Father God is one alone. You don't have one God. You have two gods. You have two gods, 5006. Is your God above or below? Which one is it? Tell me that right now. Is your God the one that's always above or is he always below? Let's talk about it. 1 second. Let me accept you. Hold on a second. I'm going to accept you for who you are.
Brother, I tell you, I'm from Somalia. You are black like me.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, brother.
Allah
Alhamdulillah.
will not punish you. You are black
Allahu
like me.
Akbar,
Don't be
Allahu
arrogant
Akbar,
in Islam.
Allahu
Don't
Akbar,
be
brother.
arrogant in Islam. I repeat, don't be
Arrogant, I
arrogant.
repeat you,
All
arrogant in
gonna,
Islam, bro.
we all gonna die.
Alhamdulillah.
I'm from Somalia. We
I'm
are
from
proud Muslims.
Somalia, brother. You're
Alhamdulillah.
proud, brother.
Alhamdulillah. We don't fear nobody.
Alhamdulillah.
We only fear Allah alone. We humans, we believe the same. But Allah is above that. He's the one who created us everything. He created everything. We only fear Him. And you are arrogant, brother. Don't be arrogant. Please don't be arrogant. This is only good for you. This is only good for you. Don't be arrogant. Allah is the only true God. He's the only true living God who sent all the prophets. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon them all. Ameen. Only one God, Allah, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. He's the only true God. If you put partners with Him, you are disrespecting Him. And if you disrespect His religion, you're disrespecting Him. Don't disrespect Allah because Allah, He gave us the religion of Islam. He gave us in the Quran. He gave us this religion. You are disrespecting Allah if you are disrespecting Islam. Don't do this. You are not my op. I don't hate you. I don't know you. But don't disrespect my word. And the people in the chat who pray to Jesus, your day is coming. Inshallah, you will burn in hell. If you don't sincerely repent to Allah, you will burn in hell. All the people who worship Holy Spirit and Jesus, peace be upon him, they will burn in hell if they don't sincerely repent to Allah. If they don't sincerely repent to Allah before it's too late, repent sincerely to Allah. Wallah, but I'm not, Claudia, you are laughing, but I'm not laughing, Claudia. Wallah, I'm telling facts. Wallah, Alhamdulillah, Somalia will follow the Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allah is the last final prophet of God, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Ameen. He's the last final prophet. Wallah, we respect and love him because God chose him as the last final prophet. And brother, don't be arrogant, okay? Wallah, don't be arrogant.
Brother, are you done
Islam,
already?
yeah, Islam is the only true religion of God. Alhamdulillah, Somalia, we are proud Muslims. Lions of Africa, we don't fear nothing. We only fear Allah alone. We only fear His punishment. We are Muslims, but we still fear His punishment. Imagine this. We are Muslims, but we still are fearing Allah's punishment because the punishment of Allah is we cannot imagine this. We will punish the people because the people they have brains. They are not animals. You know, Allah gave them brains. They are not animals. Allah gave them brains. They know the truth from. They
5000.
know.
Can you fix your
Right.
microphone a little bit? You sound muffled.
Brother, I'm talking from a phone. You know, I'm just talking. I'm just talking facts. Alhamdulillah.
I know,
Alhamdulillah.
but we want to hear your powerful dawah a little better. Can you fix that microphone a little bit?
Brother, how can I? Well, how can I put this? You hear me now?
Yeah, you sound a little better.
Yeah, brother, I just want to tell you the truth. Wallah, please don't disrespect my religion because this is disrespect to me. First, this is disrespect to me. Second, no, first, this is disrespect to Allah. This is disrespect to Allah because you are trying to make fun of God's religion He gave us. You know?
All right, all right,
What?
all right. I got you 5000. All right, let me ask you a question. Are you Salafi or are you Ashari?
I'm nothing. I'm not Salafi or Ashari.
What do you mean? Do you take a
I'm not.
literal interpretation or a metaphorical interpretation?
Brother, I don't know what this means, Salafi Ashari. Me, I follow the Sunnah of Muhammad Sallallahu Somalia, we are 100%, we are Sunni, but there is no Sunni. We only follow the Sunnah of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam because only God gave us Islam.
Brother, okay. Do you believe that Allah is above His throne?
Yes.
Okay. If I go on a high mountain, am I getting closer to Allah?
If you go on a high mountain,
Yes.
basically yes, but
Okay.
not because he's above the seven heavens. He's above the seven heavens. how can we go to the seventh? So the Muslims, they don't even reach the first heaven, brother. What the fuck?
Brother, I got you. But you just said, just to make sure, that if I go on a high mountain, I am in fact getting closer to Allah, right?
If you, basically yes, but basically yes, basically yes.
Okay. So that means if I go high enough, I can reach Allah.
But nobody else can reach because the seven heavens, they are too far away from us. They are too far away from our reach. Even the rockets, they can't go to the seven heavens.
I
They will
understand that, but let's hypothetically say I can get on a really fast rocket with a lot of fuel. I could potentially get to Allah.
Brother, you trying to make fun, bro. What the fuck, bro? You know
I'm being serious. This is look, you want me to show you something? Look at this.
brother, you know there is not even a one rocket that even can go
Brother,
above
look at this.
I just want to know what's your issue with God being above and having a place? Allah's place is above His throne. That's it.
So if you go high enough, right? If you're able,
Yes, if you go high enough, you will find Allah.
Subhanallah.
Okay, Scooter, look, it's a great day to go fly. On behalf of the KSC Processing and Launch Team, I'd like to wish you, your crew, and
I just want to know what's your issue with God being above and having
Okay,
a
brother.
place?
So Libiano, your basically your prophet, he just said that if you go high enough, you can find Allah.
this
MashaAllah, dude, MashaAllah.
Huh?
Yo.
What do you think about that, Loki?
bro, that's basically
Yeah, bro.
true, but,
That's Athari
there is not
theology for
even
you.
one
Bro.
thing that can go high enough. You know, there is not even
If you
one.
go high enough, you will meet Allah. MashaAllah.
Can you give me one plane that can go above the first heaven?
What difference does that make?
Because you know there is planets away from our world that are trillions years away from us. We can't even go there. How can we reach Allah?
Let
if
me
we
ask
can't
you
even-
5,000. Okay, let me ask you this. What is the difference between your Allah and an alien?
Because Allah is the one who created everything.
Did he create time and space?
Yes, and He created us. Because we humans, we are not randoms. We are not random. We humans, we are all same. You know, we are not animals. God gave us brains to think. You know.
Is he inside of time and space?
No, He's outside.
Oh, why? Wait.
He's outside. He's outside because He created. He created everything.
Say that again. Say that again.
Time.
Can you please say that Allah is outside time and space? Say that again.
What?
Say that again. He said say it again.
Allah created everything.
Say it again, dude.
It's not,
Do you believe that Allah created time? Yes or no?
no, I don't believe that. I know that. Alhamdulillah.
Wait, you don't believe that Allah created time?
I know
What?
that. I know that He created time.
Oh,
says
he
he
created
knows
time.
that.
So can you please pull out Sahih Muslim 2246E?
Is that the one that says Allah is time?
Yes.
Allah is the one who
Wait, so do you affirm that hadith, which is a Sahih hadith, which says that Allah is time? Do you affirm that?
created everything. Allah created everything. Everything.
Wait, Allah created himself?
Yeah, He created Himself.
Brother,
Allah
he's-
created himself?
Brother,
What?
he's asking you about a hadith that says Allah is time.
Allah always was. Allah always was. He always was. He didn't even create Himself because He always was.
Okay, but then you said earlier that Allah created time, but it says in the hadith that Allah is time. So do you affirm that Allah is time?
Give me Sahih Bukhari. What again? Give me Sahih Bukhari. What?
It's Sahih Muslim. It's Sahih Muslim. Sahih Muslim 2246E. It's a Sahih hadith. It's not daif.
Here, I'll pull it up right here. Hold on. Let's see what he says about this one. All right, brother. Do you see your screen?
Yeah.
Can you read it?
Okay, that's facts. I can agree with that, wallah, because he's the one who created the fact.
He said that's facts.
MashaAllah, bro.
Alhamdulillah, because he created time.
Allah created himself. Thank
Why
you,
he
bro.
can't be? You are fucking arrogant, low key. You are
Crash out time.
Yo, bro, why are you crashing out, bro? Why are you crashing out?
He's outside the time.
Brother, it
He
says right
affirmed
here.
earlier that Allah created time.
Yeah, what does this mean right here, brother? Do not curse time, for Allah is time. What does that mean?
That basically, I think that means Allah is the one who created time, you know?
Wait, that means, wait. If Allah created time and time is Allah, then that would mean Allah created himself?
No. Time is. Allah is the one who created time. He's the one who created the time. Alhamdulillah. In Bible there is very clear, like Uthman ibn Farouk.
Oh my days,
Most
dude.
Bibles you have blind faith. You worship Trinity.
5,000.
you will
5,000.
burn.
Does Allah ascend and descend?
Brother, I don't know this. What this means? Can you explain to me what this
Ascend means go up. Descend means go down. Like this. Let me show you. Let me show you what one of your smartest guys said. Look at this.
Muslim Lighthouse says Allah is stuck in a loop.
And explain, how does Allah always ascend and descend sequentially? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, how does that need explaining?
So your argument, well, let me hear it again, is that Allah is always in sequence, descending and then ascending.
Yep. Descending and then ascending back, and then descending and then ascending. What's the contradiction in that?
This is just unbelievable, the amount of nonsense they will.
Do you believe that?
I believe that Allah is the one who's above the throne, the one above the throne, and He can be everywhere whenever He wants.
Okay, so how many gods do you have then?
Only one Allah, only one.
Well,
Allah.
is he the God that's above the throne in the highest heaven, or is he below the throne in the lowest heaven? Because he can't be both at the same time.
Above the throne in the highest level.
Huh?
He's above the throne in the highest level.
Okay, let me show you this hadith right here.
But you are trying to show me when you come to the first level.
I'm trying to show you how ridiculous your religion is.
How is it ridiculous? If Allah becomes, if you come
Read
to
this.
the first,
Read this. Read this. Can you read this?
yes, I get you. This is not bad, brother. If Allah, He can come to the lowest heaven because He wants to hear when His servants.
This doesn't merely say Allah comes to the lowest heaven. This says Allah is always in the lowest heaven. That's what this says.
No, this is Allah descends every night to the lowest
No,
heaven.
it says, look, it says He continues till day breaks. Is the day always breaking because of the rotation of the earth?
No, but He doesn't come always.
What do you mean He doesn't come always? It says Allah descends every night, and then He remains until day breaks. So is the day always breaking, yes or no?
On the first part of the night.
I can't hear you, brother.
Brother, wallah, Allah, He comes to the first heaven. He comes sometimes nice in the first heaven.
What is the
because
first
He wants-
heaven?
What?
What is the
heaven
first?
First heaven is what we can see.
Outer space.
Yeah.
Correct.
What we
So,
can see.
yeah, so Allah comes there every night, and then He stays until daybreak. He cannot leave until daybreak. The problem for Allah is that day is always breaking.
Wait.
Huh?
You are trying. Don't lie. I wanna let me
Um,
see. Give me this. Sahih Muslim.
excuse
what?
me.
75 what?
How are you?
What Sahih Muslim? 75 what?
Hold
is
on,
this?
guidance. Did you want to say something?
Yes.
Go ahead. brother.
Guess can we go back to the time argue?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, if you go back, can you go back, please?
To where?
Brother, tell him to Allah.
To the hadith of the time.
I have to leave.
It's right here.
Brother.
Oh, your other
black
one?
guy.
Yeah. Hold on.
Don't be fucking
Right here.
arrogant. Somalia,
Okay.
Allah will punish you. Allah will punish you. You are black like me.
Uh,
Why do you,
Don't think
brother,
this
can you please? I
this
want
guy, he
to.
thinks Allah is a fucking joke. He will punish him. I'm from Somalia. You are black like me. Allah
why
will
does
What
he
is
punish
keep
you.
saying he's from
what is this guy
Somalia?
Allah
doing,
the one
bro?
who created us.
But
Because I'm black
he's
like
one
me.
of these
Don't
people that
think
they
You ain't
shoved him
that
in a
special, bro.
closet
You ain't
and
that
made him
special.
read the
Allah,
Quran
You are not that
for
Allah is
special.
the one
20
who
years.
created us. Allah is the one who created us, and He will
All
indeed
right,
punish
all
you.
right, 5,000. Hold on. Guidance wants to say something. Go ahead, Guidance.
Yes, for the hadith, in the translation it says time, but in the Arabic it says dahr, which is, in the Arabic we have many words.
Wait, Dahar is in time?
Specific meaning for the time, it means az-zaman, but in the hadith it says ad-dahr. There is different.
Let me see.
Wait, but what does Dahar mean?
Ad-dahr, I will explain. Time is, in English, it's the measurable time.
Yeah.
You can measure
Okay.
it, like the daytime, the year time. This is called az-zaman in Arabic,
Brother,
which mean
look, I
also
just
time.
translated it. I just translated it, the Arabic to the English, and it says the same thing. Do not curse time, for indeed Allah is time.
I'm just making something. Time in Arabic, by the specific
How do you
meaning.
spell dahr? How do you spell dahr?
Okay, let me just clarify something.
I will
time,
if you just tell me how to spell dahr, dude.
Yeah, dahr, it's the endless time.
How do you spell it?
Alif, lam, dal, ha, ra. Ad-dahr.
Okay, hold on. What is dahr?
Write the difference between az-zaman wa dahr, if you
Let's
can.
take a look. Dahr means time, eternity, age, or fate.
Yeah,
Okay,
eternity. And az-zaman, it's the meaning, the exact meaning of the time.
Hold on,
So
Zaman.
ad-dahr, it's the endless time. And Allah is the forever living.
Difference between
Az-zaman,
dahr and zaman. Okay.
yeah.
Extended time, eternity, age, fate, destiny. Zaman means general time period, every moment. Okay, that's pretty good.
You understand?
No
So
problem.
for the
Are you?
yeah,
Are
for
you?
the
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Are you Ashari or you Salafi?
listen, for the Salafi and the Shia and the Abadi, they are not different. They are only different
What?
ways to take the
They are
the way
different.
of taking.
Do you believe that
Can you
God? Do
please
you believe?
repeat that?
Hold on. Do you? Do you believe that God is up?
Yes, of course.
So if I go on a high mountain, am I getting closer to Allah?
Listen, at this time, our brains cannot.
I didn't ask you that.
I don't know. I don't know. Listen.
Okay, so you're an
the
Ashari.
lot. I'm not Ashari. I'm
Yes, you
Salafi.
are. Okay, so
Listen
then
to
you
me.
so then you do know, because you believe that you can get closer to Allah's throne, right?
I closer.
Yeah.
Yes, Allah said we can get closer by our
Okay.
good deeds and the
No,
good
not
acting.
no.
Other
That's
than that, I don't
no.
know.
That's an Ashari understanding. Now you're not Salafi, dude. You're just making stuff up. Let me give you an example. Look.
I'm not making stuff.
Yeah, you are, dude. What are you talking about? You just said that we get closer through our good deeds. What the hell is that? Hold on. Let me 36 Quran 36:38. Let's read it. Let me see if you believe the same thing that this guy
Can you
said.
show it up, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it. One second. So Quran 36:38. Hold on. How's it stuck? Okay. Here, let me show you this. So here's the tafsir for Quran 36. Oops, what did I click on? Here's the tafsir for Quran 36:38. What the hell is going on? Okay, here we go. All right, here. Can you read this, brother? When the sun is at its zenith, it is in its closest position to the throne. You believe that? Where'd he go?
Yes, but listen to me. Listen to me. There is something I want to clarify here.
Sure.
Okay. Do you know the dimensions?
Yeah, brother. What
We have the
what?
second dimensions, we have the third dimensions, and also we have the fourth dimensions.
Mhm.
Our maximum dimensions as a human are 3D. The 4D is beyond our limits, and you can compress the time. Allah said many things in the Quran. Allah said there is no two except Allah is the third of them, and Allah said also He's very close to very close to us in the meaning that I don't get it. So Allah is above, Allah is close, Allah is everywhere. But what I'm saying is there is
Allah is
a
everywhere?
level. I mean, what I'm saying is there is
Bro,
an
you are
ability.
not.
Listen to me.
I
listen
don't
to
think
me.
you're sure about what
Listen
your
to me.
Akida. You don't sound
Listen to me.
too sure about your
Maybe
Akida,
he's a
bro.
mix.
Allah
It's
is
a
not
Yeah,
mixture of
everywhere.
I'm pretty
akal and
sure. I'm
action.
pretty sure. You know,
You're
listen to me.
not. Salafis do not believe Allah is everywhere.
Okay, listen to me. Can you write what's 4 dimensions being can do? Can you write
No,
what the 4 dimensions being can do?
no, I can't.
Of course, because it's beyond our limits.
Correct.
So our brains cannot
Correct.
understand it.
Correct. So we should
You
stay
know?
silent, right?
That you have to believe.
Huh?
You have to believe there is things that it's beyond your capability. You don't have. If you know everything, you
Yeah,
will believe.
I do
Because
believe.
this life is a
I
test
do.
after all.
I do. But who told you that?
What do you mean?
Who told you this life is a test?
Allah.
Do you know who Allah is?
He
You just
created
said.
us. He created the.
So let me get
he
this
created
straight.
the living.
So let me
He
get this
created the
straight.
death.
So let me get this
Yes.
straight. You go from basically saying that pretty much everything there is to know about Allah Himself is unattainable, but yet somehow you go from there to knowing exactly what He wants from you. How does that happen? So you don't know where He is. You don't know if He goes up or down. You don't know what His foot looks like. Nothing like that. But then you sure as hell know what He wants me to do and you to do, etc., etc. Right? How does that happen?
Yes, exactly. Because he revealed it in the holy books.
How do you know that?
Yeah, he revealed it.
How do you
He
know?
revealed it in. What do you mean? How exactly you know? I mean, if your friend is somewhere in any land and he texts you the message to do something else, I mean, you can't do what he's texting you, yet you don't know exactly where he is actually right now. You know?
Brother, this is what I'm trying to say, right? You guys want us to believe you on things that you could have just made up. You get what I'm saying?
Not made up.
No,
Not
you
made
say
up.
it's not, but can you prove it's not made up? You can't. There's no way to actually prove it, right? You guys could point to prophecies and blah, blah, blah. The only prophecies that you guys have that are kind of interesting are in the hadith. Do you have any hadith manuscripts that date to before the events it's prophesying? No, right?
You know.
You don't.
What do you mean from the time of Prophet?
Yeah, any manuscripts, yeah.
Yeah, you know the hadith. They have the sanad and the matan. The sanad is the Salafis. The Salafis, you know that guy told us that to that guy to the companion to the Prophet like this.
I'm not talking about the content or the
Yeah,
or the
and
interpretation.
it's not the content. It's how we delivered the hadith.
I'm talking. Do you have manuscripts? Like a piece of paper that I can actually take it and carbon date it to when this was attributed to. You don't have that, right?
Yes.
Yes, what? You have that?
From the time of Prophet, a piece of paper?
Yeah. For the hadith.
No.
Okay.
Because they were memorized by the heart, you know.
Okay, so why should I believe you?
because it's your own. You know, you don't have to believe us. You know.
I don't.
So
I know
yeah,
I don't have
of
to,
course.
which is why I don't, which is why it's
Of
silly
course,
for
you know, you need to understand something.
So basically your answer is, whatever, if you don't want to believe us, then don't. But at the same time, you guys want to take over the world and tell everybody they're wrong, right?
Taking over the world?
Yes. Muhammad said, I have
How
been
we are
commanded
taking?
to fight. Muhammad said, I have been commanded to fight mankind until they say there is no God but Allah. What God is
You
that?
mean the disbelievers? The disbelievers. You know, it's like you are fighting
Why
the
would he
disease, but
fight?
not the one who's sick.
Why would he fight
You know?
you if you're a believer already?
You know, fighting. Listen, you know, jihad in. Listen, jihad. It has different meanings. It's not only fighting and killing. Jihad, you can fight yourself. Jihad, you can fight the ignorance of someone else. Jihad, you can fight the ignorance of your people.
Does
Like
it
this.
include fighting? And does it include fighting, physical fighting?
Physical fighting when we are under attack. Prophet
That's
was
not-
under attack from the disbelievers.
It's not what Muhammad said.
Where is said it?
He said, I have been commanded to fight mankind. Was all mankind attacking him?
He didn't say mankind. He said
Yes,
that
he
the
did.
disbelievers.
No, he didn't. He said mankind. You want me to show you?
Yeah, show me. And also show me in the Arabic, please, because
The Arabic
this
is where you
always
see it.
mixed.
Yeah, the Arabic is, you guys hide the word mankind from the hadith in the English, but in the Arabic it says mankind right here.
So you are the one who wrote it. Now you are saying it was
Oh,
me.
no, it's just because I don't hide stuff from your religion like you try to do.
No, we don't.
Do you see this on my screen? I have been commanded to fight against people so long as they do not declare that there is no God but Allah, and he who is professed to guarantee his protection and his property and life on my behalf, right? So
I
when you
mean,
read
listen
the
to the
Arabic,
comment. They say,
okay, read the Arabic now.
doesn't say. Okay, go down.
Great, hold on a second. It's not letting me scroll more. Hold on.
Astaghfirullah.
Stuck for Allah. That's right. You guys are stuck for Allah. 100%. All right, there you go.
Astaghfirullah is asking for forgiveness from Allah
What does it say?
when we make mistake.
What does it say? Right here. What does it say, brother? Brother, now you don't know how to read Arabic? It takes you that long to
Yes,
read it?
yes.
Okay, what does it say? Huh?
Show it.
You just read it, dude. I'm about to show you another one. Look at this. This one's funny. I never saw this one. The last hour will not come until you fight with people wearing shoes of hair.
Here?
Yeah, look, it's right here. And the last hour will not come when you fight with the people with small eyes and broad snub noses. I'm trying to find
Okay,
the
can
one
you
that
go
says-
back to the first one, please?
Wait. I'm trying to find the one that says Jews. Where is that one?
Please, can we go back to the first one?
Which one, brother? Here we go.
أمرت أن أقاتل الناس.
Yeah, look at this one. Look, the last hour will not come unless the Muslims will fight against Jews. And the Muslims will unalive them. So are you stopping the last hour, brother?
What?
Are you
This
stopping
is.
the last hour?
We don't know when this will happen. You know.
What do you
We
mean
don't
when?
know.
It's going to happen when you do it. What do you mean when this will happen?
We know this is. You know, this
It
is
says,
ghaib,
look,
which means
Look, the last hour will
The
not
last
come.
hours,
Uh-huh.
which mean
Unless
the end times.
unless the
And
Muslims
yeah,
will fight the Jews.
yes, because the last hours in the end of times. And are we end of times? We don't know what will happen
Are you
in the
fighting?
future.
Are you? Who's gonna do this though? Who's gonna do this? Is Allah gonna send angels from heaven to do this, or is it supposed to be Muslims?
It says Muslims, but it's the end of times.
Okay.
It's in the ghaib.
Okay.
It's in the
So you're stopping
unknown
them.
time.
So that means what if the Muslims decide that they're not gonna do this? Then what?
It's not about the Muslim. They decide.
What do you mean? How do you know?
The conditions. The conditions. I mean, it's still. You know,
Yeah, how is
Rasulullah
that
said many
condition
things.
gonna get? I know what you're saying. That this is a sign of the end of the times. No problem. Is this gonna
Yeah.
happen without Muslims' consent or something? Or is Allah gonna force you to do it? Is he gonna make you? Is he gonna take your hand and make you do it, or what?
So
Listen to me. If this is exactly happen in the near time or the far time, does that?
That's up to you.
Not up to me.
Yes,
It's
it
up to
is.
the
If you do it, then
circumstances. It's up to
if
the
you do it,
circumstances.
it doesn't say that. Is Allah gonna
It's
force
up to
those?
the-
Let's pretend it happens in 1,000 years. Is Allah gonna force those Muslims to do it?
If the circumstances, yes.
Is He gonna force them?
Allah is not forcing. Allah is not forcing.
Correct. So they're
Allah
gonna
is
have.
not forcing.
So
The
in other words,
circumstances.
yeah, cool.
Listen
So
to
in-
me. Listen
yeah,
to
no
me.
problem.
Clear.
So in other words,
Fight,
a group
listen to
of
me.
yeah. So in other words, is that a group of Muslims will decide to do this one day, and then that'll be the end times, right?
In the future, I don't
You
know
could
where,
keep
where
saying
this
that,
will
brother.
happen.
You could keep kicking down the can down the road all you want. I don't care. The point is that some Muslims, whether now or later, are going to decide to do this, and that
Yeah,
will be
but
the end.
if fighting,
Right?
if fighting.
Okay, so
if
why are you
fighting
trying to
was-
act like your religion is peaceful? What are
It's
you
not
talking
about,
about?
not always. No, not always peaceful. I mean, if someone is attacking you, yeah. Listen,
Allah
listen,
is, bro.
listen.
Allah is literally like he's like
No,
threatening you
no,
right now.
listen.
He's like if you don't do
Chill,
this,
chill,
the end
chill,
will never come.
chill,
That's
chill,
what he's
chill.
saying.
Not always peaceful. Not always peaceful.
I know, dude. I know, brother. I know.
Listen to me. Can I
No.
make something clear? You know, when you are under attack, do you have to be peaceful, or you have to fight back?
Where does it say that you're under attack here?
There is you know, the ayah.
Look at this. Look
الذين
at this. Look at
أذ-
this. Look at that. Let's see if they're under attack. Look at this.
Listen.
Look. The Muslims will fight against the Jays, and the Muslims
Yeah.
will unalive the Jays. And then what does
Yeah.
it say? The Jays will hide. The Jays will hide. Why are they hiding? And then what's going to happen when they're hiding? The tree will say, Muslim, servant of Allah, there is a Jew behind me. Come and unalive him. Oh, but this is not any tree. It's the tree of Garkad. And it's the tree of the Jews. Yeah, a Jewish tree is going to talk to you. Yeah. This is real. Yep. Does this sound defensive?
I mean, listen. If someone attack you and you kill him,
Where does it say that?
Do you have the
What
right?
are you talking about? Where does it say that somebody's attacking
you know,
you? Where does it say that? You keep asking me that question. What does that question have to do with this hadith? Yeah, we know that it's given. If somebody's fighting you, fight them. No problem. Does this hadith
Yeah.
say that?
Okay. Listen to me. Like for example, you have Israel right now.
I have a what?
We have Israel right now? Israel.
Yeah.
Okay. Did they attack?
No. Muhammad
They
started.
did not attack.
No, Muhammad started.
They did not attack.
No, they didn't. Muhammad started it.
They didn't.
Correct.
At,
Let me show you.
1948.
Let me show you. Here, let's go to Quran. Let's see what happened before 1948. And I want you to tell me which Israel was around when this was happening. Okay? Fight against those who do not believe in Allah. Which Israel was around in this time?
Yeah, but go to before.
Where?
أذن
Where?
للذين آمنوا أنهم ظلموا.
Where do you
الآية.
want me to go? How far?
No, wait, please.
Which Israel was around when this was written right here?
No, at that time Muslims were defending themselves from the disbelievers who are attacking them.
From who? So Israel didn't exist, right?
It's not always about Jewish, brother.
So it says here, fight those who do not believe in Allah. Do Jewish people believe in Allah? Please say yes.
Jewish people believe in Allah, yes.
Okay, let's see. Verse 30. The Jews say Ezra is the son of Allah, and the Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. Their statement from their mouth imitate those of who did what? Disbelieve.
Yeah, not the all Jews.
Will they make the sun rise in the West by use of nuclear weapons during end of days?
Like the Christians, they don't. Not all of them believe in Jesus as the God.
Which Christian? He doesn't say Jesus as God. He says Jesus.
No,
is the
I'm
son.
saying he's talking
it doesn't
about.
Matter what. No, he's not. Look, he says Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. He's not criticizing for believing Jesus is God. They're criticizing for saying Jesus is the son of Allah. Which Christian do you know that say Jesus is not the son of Allah? And we're going to ask you that question that this guy just, thank you for the super chat, by the way. They want to know, brother, are you going to make the sun rise in the west one day? Is Allah going to make the sun rise in the west?
Okay. Wait, please. Wait, please. I'm just clarifying the ayah. Wait, please. Yeah, because
brother, look what it says. It says the Jews say the Messiah, or the Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. This is their disbelief. May Allah destroy them. Why does Allah want to destroy them? Because of their disbelief, right? Let me ask you, do you think Christians want to go to hell?
Christians?
Yeah, do they want to go to hell?
If they put the creation equal to the creator, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, why would they do that? Why would they put the creation above the creator? Why would they do that?
Because they themselves they believe it with no rights.
They believe it, right? Or do they know they're lying?
Huh?
Do they believe it and they want to go to hell, or they know they're lying?
Who know them they are lying?
The Christians, when they say that Allah, that Jesus is the son of Allah, do they think they're lying when they say that?
Sorry, I don't get what you're saying.
Okay,
please.
The Christians, they say that Jesus is the son of Allah, right? They say that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do they think they are lying when they say that?
The angels and Allah?
No, brother, the Christians. They
Yes.
say Jesus is the son of Allah, okay? Do they believe that, or are they lying to themselves?
Yes, in this dunya they believe it, and in the akhirah they will say how Jesus Christ, Allah said in the book that Jesus Christ will talk to Allah that did you, Jesus, tell them to believe in you? He will say no, and if I said it, you will know.
I know that, brother. I know your Muslim story about it. What I'm asking you is,
I don't know in that time.
No, I'm asking you right now. Do Christians really, really believe that Jesus is the son of Allah? Do they believe that or no? Or are they just lying to people about that?
Yeah, they believe it.
They do believe it, right? Okay.
Yes.
Is that their fault?
Yes.
How? So they want to go to hell.
Because you have all the time right now.
They want okay, so let me hear. So they want to go to hell.
Yes, because they bought a partner to the creator. I mean, you have all the time to look for the truth.
Brother, you're not making any sense. The problem here is Allah did not do a good job of teaching them. That's the problem. In worst case scenario. Do you get that? Nobody wants to go to hell. What the hell kind of thing is that? Why would I go to hell on purpose? That's weird.
I mean,
It's Allah's fault. You want me to show
it's
you that?
not.
You want me to show you? Okay, do you know the hadith that talks about the people of hell, cubit, and then the, hold on.
No, I can look it. I don't know it off the top of my head yet.
Here, look at this. Sahih Bukhari 6594, okay? Look at this, brother. And by Allah, a person among you, or a man, may do the deeds of the people of fire until there's only a cubit or an arm breadth distance between him and the fire. But then that writing which Allah has ordered the angel to write proceeds, and he does the deeds of the people of paradise to enter it. What does that mean? What does that mean, brother? Can you tell me what that means? It says what the angel wrote from Allah precedes what he wanted to do.
Can you show me the translation, please? The Arabic.
Here, let me go to a better one. Sahih, what is this? Sahih al-Bukhari 3208. Hold on a second. Let me show you this one. Right here. He ordered to write this down. So Allah tells the angels to write this down, right? Then Allah sends an angel who is ordered to write 4 things. He's ordered to write down his deeds, his livelihood, his date of death, and whether or he will be blessed or wretched in religion. Allah wrote this. Then the soul is breathed to him. So a man amongst you may do good deeds till there is only a cubit between him and paradise. Meaning he gets really, really close to paradise, right?
Yes.
And then what happens? And then what has been written for him decides his behavior. What does that mean? And then he starts to do the things characteristic of the people of hell, of the hellfire.
Yes, I understand what you're saying about this one.
So
yeah.
So Allah decreed it before he was born for him to act like that. So is it his fault?
Listen to me. This hadith is talking. Listen, there is.
I'm listening.
Surah Al-Hajj.
Does it make sense, right?
It makes sense. 39.
Where's the one, brother? Do you know the one that's Adam beat Moses in a debate?
Yeah. Right here. Hold on.
Oh, here I got it. Look at this one.
Bukhari 66:14. Yeah. There you go.
Look at this one.
Yes.
The prophet said, Adam and Moses argue with each other. Moses said to Adam, "O Adam, you are our father who disappointed us and turned us out of paradise." Then Adam said to him, "O Moses, Allah favored you with his talked to you directly, and wrote the Torah for you with his own hand. Do you blame me for action which Allah had written in my fate 40 years before my creation?" And what happened? Did Adam lose the argument? It says, so Adam confuted Moses. And Adam confuted Moses, the prophet added, repeating the statement 3 times. What does that mean? What does it mean Adam confuted Moses? What does that mean? The prophet saying Adam won the debate. What is the lesson that what is the lesson that this hadith is trying to give you?
الأقدار مكتوبة, which means that how can I say?
Yeah, that we cannot go beyond what is decreed for us. Right?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, but in the dunya, I mean. in this
Yeah,
dunya.
you could call it
But
whatever you
let's
want,
go to
brother.
that. Yeah, but let me talk it then. So that hadith, it says that that people can do deeds for the paradise, yeah, and they end up in the hellfire. Yes, that hadith.
Yep, that's this one here. Yep.
Yeah,
But why? Why do they end
yeah.
up in hellfire?
Listen to me. You know,
I'm
there are
listening.
some Muslims born in the Muslim community. They are doing the pray. They are nearby the Muslims. They are doing what Islam has teach. It's easy in the Muslim community. Yet, if the heart is corrupted, and the leading is misleaded, by the time, yeah, that's why
Brother, what
that's
are you
what I'm
talking
saying.
about?
Yeah, that's why in the Muslim community you see someone leave Islam
Let's read
and
it
they
again. Let's read it again, brother. A man amongst you may do good deeds till there is basically 1 inch between him and paradise, and then what is written for him decides his behavior. What are you talking about?
yes, behavior, what he has done.
What is deciding his behavior here?
Yeah, but I mean,
No,
you
don't
know,
say yeah. Say
not
what?
yes.
Say what? Say what is
Listen to me.
I'm asking you what
Not
is
not
deciding his
everyone.
behavior.
Not
I didn't ask you
listen to
that.
me. Not
According to this
listen to me.
hadith, brother, according to this hadith, what is deciding his behavior? It says what has been written for him is deciding his behavior. Who wrote this? Who wrote what has been written for him? Who wrote it? The guy wrote it himself? Or did Allah write it before he was born?
The conditions of him
All right.
and his world
All right, brother.
was
God bless
decided
you.
before.
Yep, no problem. God
Take
bless
care.
you.
That's wild, bro.
What's up, people?
Christ.
Let's go, bro.
Good. But what was that guy talking about, man? He goes that it depends on conditions. What are you talking about, man? You got no free will, bro. Just get over it.
Just get over it.
That's why they keep repeating themselves, because what they want, they're close to realizing the truth, but then whatever Allah wrote for them is deciding their behavior. So they just keep repeating the same nonsense.
Wait, if no one's else requesting, bring him back up. I want him to see the Adam hadith in depth.
Let me see if he's still here. 1 second. What was his name again?
Guidance or something.
Also, if you can, Caliph, because I can't do it, bring up Surah Al-Shams.
Who's this guy?
Salam alaikum.
What up, Usun?
Walaikum salam rahmatullah barakatuh.
What up, Usun?
These are what?
Huh?
What are your belief?
Kafir.
I'm a disbeliever.
Kuffar.
I'm just a disbeliever.
No, he's a kuffar.
Atheist?
No, I'm a deist. I believe in God, but I don't have a religion.
Okay. That's good. That's a good start point.
Oh, is it? To becoming a
I'm
Muslim?
a kuffar. I'm
Yes.
ahlan al-kitab.
Am I closer
What's
to,
that?
Am I closer
Only-
to Allah's throne?
When you will understand Quran, you will say it's a gift from God. You will cry, you will laugh.
What
But-
should I understand from Quran, brother? Tell me.
That God is with us. It's the Quran. It's all about God being with us. We are our own judge. Everything we do, it's for our own good. Okay, the bad things and the good things. If you take a life, you take it all. Why is this? Because we all share the same soul, like the song. Because we came from the one soul. That's why God is one. That's why before Abraham, I am. Because I'm Adam. Really. Okay? So that's why in the Quran you're gonna see Adam name and my name. It's the same name. Adam and Jesus. Okay, it's
But
the
you're
same
not
person.
a Muslim, right? You're not
Yes,
a
I
Muslim.
am Muslim.
Are you a
What kind of
Sunni
Muslim
Muslim?
are you? What kind of Muslim are you? You're definitely not
What-
Salafi.
What mean? I'm Jesus Christ. Who you call Jesus Christ?
Let's move on.
You look
What does that mean, bro?
you
What
look
do you mean
like
you're Jesus Christ?
I'm Jesus Christ. Crazy.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Wait.
Brother, Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
take, I'm gonna take my Bible because
Hold on, he's
maybe
about to show it. He got the Injil. He's the one
because
who had it this whole time. Go ahead, brother. Show us the Injil.
the people,
Show me the Injil, Alhamdulillah. Caliph, we've been waiting for so long, bro.
the people like to kiss me more in pictures.
Wow. Mashallah.
You know,
Brother, let me see your
That's
whole
why-
outfit. He got the ropes. He got the hoodie with the ropes on it, dude. Let me see your outfit real quick.
That is
You got
insane.
this is Nazareno.
Bro got a satchel. Bro, tell me you got sandals too. Tell me you got sandals on, dude.
Scary. That's a
He
big
got
how you-
sandals on with no socks. The whole prophet get up. Yo, he got the prophet. He got the whole prophet set up right now. Nazarene. What did it say? Nazarene Jabrili? Oh, hell nah.
He's got the Jesus creepers on.
Yeah, because the angel Gabriel is the son. Is the one who makes revelations.
Do you have a belt, a leather belt around your waist too?
No, it's I
went to
will.
Amazon.com and bought the prophet starter pack.
Bro, are you wearing a
Listen,
cross? Are you
have
wearing
to
a
be
cross
like this.
underneath?
Let me see.
Are
You
you
got
wearing
the
a
Injil.
cross?
But without the cross, because the cross, this cross, we have to take it out. You know why?
He said without
Because
the
you're
cross, but it's
Antichrist?
on there. How you gonna say
Yeah, but
without
we-
the cross and have it on there, dude?
Because we are the cross.
Let me see. Let me see.
Each one of us is the cross.
Each one of us is the cross.
one.
Got you.
Yes.
Brother, nothing you said has made sense thus far.
I'm falling
Listen to
for
me,
it.
listen
I don't know about you, Caleb. I'm about to convert.
God is the
Are you finding your religion, bro?
Listen to me.
Wait,
One
are you the
second.
one? Are you the one I was looking for?
God, it's the air you breathe. Okay, with God you talk the word, but because without the air you cannot make the word, the sound. The
Why
sound
is he
later
putting his hands up like he's trying to
travels.
hear me?
Listen to me. Later the sound travels through God.
Yeah.
Okay, and you hear with God, you see with God, you smell with God, you live with God.
This is the
What is going on?
this
I
is the voice.
smell
This
with
is the
God?
voice. This is the voice of one calling in the desert right here. This is him.
Yes, I am.
From Paran?
He said, I am. He said, I am.
I am.
Hey, brother, listen. Can I ask you something? El Sut, whatever your name is. Are you, because like you're the Messiah, right? You're the Messiah that came, right? That's right, yeah?
I just told you who God is.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell me what I'm going to be eating for breakfast in about an hour?
The problem is, you don't understand that everyone are gods. Everyone is God.
Okay, so if you are a god,
No, you
tell me
are
what
a
I'm going
God
to eat
as
for
well.
breakfast in
You're
about
a
an
God
hour.
as well. You're a God as well.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I eating for breakfast in an hour?
Bacon.
You're a God. You can breakfast whatever you want.
No, I'm
What
asking
is he
you. I want to
eating?
know exactly what I'm eating.
Is he eating eggs? Is he eating cereal?
Hold on,
Is he
hold on,
gonna
hold
eat
on. Hold on,
oatmeal?
hold on. What am I eating, Caleb?
I don't know, bro.
I told you. Everyone are
I'm
gods.
in. Someone said in the comments,
This-
"Oh, look, it's
this-
Jesus
look,
of Timu."
This is your free will. This is your free will.
Salami bacon, bro.
I can know your
No,
heart. I
I'm
can
not
know your
eating. I'm
heart.
not eating bacon.
I can know.
I'll tell you that
I
now.
can.
All right. So
I can know your heart.
Unsoon, give us your last message. I was gonna say your dying words. Give me your last message for the people.
I have a feeling.
The last message.
Peace be upon all of
You are all Jesus.
Hey.
I thought you would say, Father, forgive them. They don't know what they do.
All right. God bless you, Unsoon. God bless you. God bless you.
But
That was great, man.
I thought he was going to say, it is finished.
Yeah.
I wonder what
What's
value
up, man?
is this one.
What's going on, Obi?
Just living right, you know?
What does that mean?
Just eating right, living right, praying, fasting, you know? Doing the things God wants me to do, you know?
How do you know that?
Because it's in the Quran.
Brother, are you Salafi or Ashari?
Ashri.
So you believe I can get closer to Allah?
Metaphorically speaking, yes.
That's not Ashari. Wait, you said Salafi, no?
No, he said Ashari.
Oh, he said Ashari.
I did. I'm humbly.
So what would Salafis say about your beliefs?
I don't know. I'm not them. But anybody that thinks you can get closer to God is probably incorrect, right? Would you agree?
I would agree that, but what? So is that the one thing that made you choose to be an Ashari?
No, it's just what I am, to be honest with you. I didn't really put a lot of thought into it.
Brother, this is
I put more thought into my medtab. I put more thought into my medtab.
Brother. This is your creed. What do you mean you don't put a lot of thought into your creed?
I was actually told I was Ashari. I didn't even realize I was.
By who? Who told you that?
Some other Muslim guy.
By a Salafi, probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But I'm humbly. I believe in Imam Humble.
I thought he was. Wasn't he a Salafi?
Well, I think he's humbly by his jurisprudence. Like,
that's correct.
Obi-Wan would just be humbly by the divine law. Yeah.
I'm so confused. All right, so Obi,
that's right,
when you
that's
read
right.
something, what is your criteria for deciding that something's a metaphor or not?
It's just the way I interpret it. I think everyone interprets things like very differently.
Okay, so in other words,
And
if it's yeah. So in other words, if it's apparently ridiculous on its face, then you just say, "Oh, this has to be a metaphor."
No, I just think there are certain things that don't take you out of the fold of Islam for believing or not believing, and I think you have every right to believe what you like.
This guy's a professional tap dancer. Obi, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm trying to see if you have a consistent methodology through which you decide what is a metaphor and what's not. Don't drop him, Christ. Don't drop
Yeah,
him.
authentic narration, and by people that I think are an authority.
Okay, and what do they use?
The same method going down all the way to the time of the Prophet.
Because we're just kicking the can down the road. So
Yeah, that's
wait,
how it works. It has to go back historically.
I
If it
got
doesn't have
you.
historical precedent or establishment historically,
Yeah.
then
So
it's a
let's
problem.
just go to primary sources then. So can you show me a primary source that the Salaf used to interpret things metaphorically?
Either way, I'm not going to die on that hill.
So in other words, no, right?
I mean, right now, probably not. Yeah.
Okay. So do you see now why Salafis think that you guys are making up your own religion?
I mean, if they think that, that's fine. But I don't think if you think that God is capable or incapable of something very specific like this, it takes you out of Islam.
What I'm asking is how do I know that you are indeed preserving the intent of Allah when he gives a revelation?
Because you've preserved the Quran, and the Quran is canonized in a way that we all agree with.
Okay, but the Quran has words in it, and the words have meaning. So what I'm asking is, how do I know you're
That's
preserving
true.
the meaning? That's what I'm asking.
Well, there are core tenets, and there are some peripheral tenets that are less important.
So here, let me ask you this. Here, let's go to this hadith. What does this mean right here? Hold on. What does this mean?
Oh, I take that as metaphorically.
Of course. Now tell me why.
Because God doesn't need to come closer to you to hear you, does he?
I would assume so, but maybe Allah does.
Not my opinion.
Okay, so you're just getting that from your own interpretation. Are you getting wahi right now when you think of that?
No, just logic.
Okay, so you're trying to make God like his creation.
Sorry, say that again. Somebody was calling me.
Yeah, you're trying to understand God through man-made logic.
That's what God gave me to understand him with.
Okay, so what is the point of wahi then?
The wahi, what's the point of it?
Is it not to
Is
understand
to
things that you
res-
couldn't understand on your own or derive on your own? Is not the whole point of it?
That is the point of it, but that's why he gave it, because there are certain things that are necessary.
So what if Allah is trying to tell you something here that you could not derive through logic? What if that was indeed what Allah was trying to do? How would you know?
I guess I wouldn't, but God knows my head and my heart, and he would convey a message
So-
that would appeal to the masses and understood and be
So-
comprehended by the masses.
Yeah, so you don't indeed know that this should be taken literal or not. You don't know. You're just saying, well, I think this should. That's what you're saying, right?
I think
let's
there are
just-
people who agree with me who are far beyond my
All right.
pedigree.
So let's see where this thing breaks down then, okay? In the Quran, is there a place described as the lowest heaven?
Yes.
What is that?
I think that is. I don't know. I can't say the least nicest heaven, but there are levels to heaven. There are 7 levels.
Yeah.
So there is a lowest level.
The Quran says that the lowest heaven is adorned with what?
I don't know. What does it say?
With stars.
Okay.
Okay? So the lowest heaven is where the stars are.
Right.
Okay, is that a metaphor?
Lowest heaven. Yeah, but just because it exists, when I make a metaphor in the real world, not the metaphysical world, it's still a metaphor, right?
Yeah. But I'm
Okay,
asking
so
you,
it's
I'm
still a
trying to see
metaphor.
where's the metaphor happening. Let me ask you this.
Well,
He says Allah
if
descends.
if stars exist, if I said something and I made a metaphor, yes, you could take it literally, but how did I mean it? Did I mean it as a metaphor or
No,
literally?
I got you. I'm just trying to see where you draw the line. So it says Allah descends every night to the lowest heaven, which we know is outer space. And then he says he does this when 1/3 of the first part of the night is over. What does that mean?
1/3 of the first part of the night is over. So he's listening more intently
At that time.
at that specific moment. Yeah,
Okay. So that specific moment is literal also.
that specific moment is literal. Yes.
Okay. And then it says he continues like this until day breaks. Is that literal or metaphorical?
It seems literal to me.
Seems literal. So you would then literally pray at this time, right?
You would literally do that. Yeah.
Okay. Whose time is this?
This is our time.
So he's doing this according to everyone's time then.
Yes. The people of Earth.
So in other words, there's never, so if I just use the verbiage that this hadith is using, there's never a time where Allah is not in the lowest heaven, right?
There's never a time where Allah is not in the lowest heaven. He says when he continues until the day breaks, so that's when he's not in the lowest heaven.
But day is always breaking, no?
Day is always breaking, but he's specifically saying during the night.
I know that. But then he's saying he remains to daybreak.
Okay. So the
And
daybreak
day's
would be sunrise.
Correct. Day's always breaking, right?
For someone, yeah.
So Allah would basically be chasing the daybreak.
Chasing the daybreak.
Yeah.
No, this is a god you're talking about.
What causes
Yeah.
what causes I'm questioning that. That's what's
As
being
if he's
called into
running around
question.
Earth.
That's what's being called into question. What causes us to perceive a daybreak, brother?
Your locality.
But it's the rotation of the earth causes us to perceive a daybreak, right?
Sure.
Okay. Here, let me show you another one.
I understand where you're coming from, but I also don't understand because not just a normal individual could hear you from the heavens, right?
This is what I'm trying to say. Look, let me show you. What it seems to me is like Muhammad
Does he
was
need
just-
to be literal? Is there a necessity for him to be literal?
No,
here?
it doesn't. But what I'm saying is that if I just take the point of view of a person in the desert in 7th century Arabia, I don't think he would be explaining it the way you are.
Yeah, probably not, and it'll probably be explained better in 100 years.
Better?
It's the beauty.
What does that mean?
It's the better than in 100
Brother,
years.
but, yeah, but I'm just saying is how do I know it's not just cope, what you're saying versus what Muhammad
Because
said?
our book is more substantive than yours.
What
That's
does that
how you
mean?
know. It means it actually has authority.
Brother, we're not talking about the books. We're talking about your interpretation of this book.
I get it, but the book substantiates itself.
Where?
So that's why you can interpret it and take it seriously when you're interpreting it.
You can take it as serious as you want. I'm saying is how are you getting this interpretation?
That's the general consensus, to be honest.
Okay, so let's just say they're all fools. Then what?
Well, then it's unfair, and we won't be judged according to that.
Here, look. Let me read you this one. Hold on.
You know my God's all merciful, right?
What is that?
And even if you're not Muslim, you can potentially go to heaven. But that's
only-
not the case for
He's
Christianity.
only all
My God is more merciful
No,
than
he's
the Christian
not.
God.
You're
You know this,
merciful.
right?
Your God's only all
No,
merciful.
your God does not allow you to go to heaven if you don't
listen,
believe in a
listen,
man God.
your God is
My
only-
God
okay.
allows you to go to heaven if you all you need to do is not believe in a man God, and you'll go to heaven.
Perfect.
Unitarians go to heaven in my
Are
religion.
you done, dude? Your God is only
starting to
all
crack out now.
merciful in the middle of the night. Did you not know that?
No, he says he exceeds his mercy and he gives more mercy during this time.
So he's all merciful, but he's more merciful in the middle of the night.
Yeah, God can be more. He can
God
always
can
be more.
So he could change.
He can be all and
No,
more
he
at the
can
same
be
time.
all things and all he wants to be.
So he's less merciful in the daytime, and he's more merciful at the nighttime. Got it. He changes, no problem.
During the morning prayer, yes.
Let me ask you
he
this,
listens
brother.
more
Look
intently.
at this.
intently.
Look at this. Look at this. Sahih Bukhari 3199. The Prophet asked me at sunset, "Do you know where the sun goes metaphorically at sunset?" Is that what he said?
Wait, say that again.
Right here, Abu Dar narrated, right, that the Prophet asked him a question. Okay. The Prophet asked me at sunset, "Do you know where the sun metaphorically goes at sunset?" Did he say that?
He did not say that.
He did not say that. He just said, "Do you know where the sun goes?" Right? Did this guy know where the sun goes?
I replied, Allah. I can't read that bit. No better.
Allah and his apostle know better, right? It's what all
Yes.
Muslims say. Allah knows best, right? Okay. When
Yes.
you say Allah knows best, what are you trying to convey?
You're trying to convey that you, as an individual, as a finite being, don't know what an ultimate being knows.
Correct. So he's saying, but in other words, no, I don't know. What would stop human beings in 7th century Arabia from knowing where the sun is at all times?
What would stop them in Arabia at that time? The lack of scientific progression.
Correct. So in their mind, when it was nighttime, they had no clue where the sun was, right?
That's pretty funny, but yes.
Why is that funny? Why is that funny?
That's funny thought. Funny thought.
That is funny, right? So that means what you're thinking here is that this guy's probably thinking that Muhammad is going to tell him something that he could not possibly know on his own, right?
Yes, that's fine. Yep.
Okay. And what does Muhammad say? He said, it travels till it prostrates itself underneath the throne and takes permission to rise again.
Yeah, this is a metaphysical thing. Yeah.
How do you get that?
I don't get it
How do you get that this is metaphysical?
because that's clearly not. There's not a floating throne in space. Right?
How do you know?
Would
How do you
agree?
know that?
We would have seen it by now, I think.
How do you know that though? Have you been
How
to
do I
outer
know
space?
there's not a? I've not been. No, I'm taking my prophet's words very
what
seriously.
What about Abu Dar? Was he in outer space in 7th century Arabia?
No, he's just narrating it.
Correct. So for all he knows, there could be a throne in outer space, right?
For all he knows, yeah.
All right. So do you see how you're just basically interpreting things ad hoc because you feel like it? You're interpreting things according to 2026, where you're like, duh, we know there's not a throne in outer space. We would have seen it by now. They weren't thinking that at the time. He couldn't even answer the question where the sun goes at nighttime.
So you're saying he'll take that literally because he doesn't
Obviously,
know any better. Yes.
what information did he have to say, oh, you know what? This is definitely a metaphor.
Okay. Well, that's a fact, I guess. I can't really deny that.
Right. And then look at this.
But
said
if it's not wrong, if it's metaphysically happening, is the statement false?
Yes, look at this. I'm gonna ask you this question right
So if
here.
it's metaphysically happening, so if it's actually happening in another dimension, that statement is
brother.
actually false to you?
Yeah. Just look at this. Do you see this right here? The sun will rise in the west. Do you see that?
Yes.
Is this gonna actually happen one day?
Yes.
Literally.
That will literally happen on the day of judgment.
Okay.
Or
Perfect.
it will preempt the day of judgment, I think.
No problem. Now, let me tell you something. This hadith is where you get that understanding from, okay? Now,
Yes.
this is literal, okay? And this hadith is going to tell you how we literally get to this point. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, it says, it will be ordered to return whence it has come. What does that mean?
From where it's come from.
Correct.
The direction.
So that means that the sun is normally normally has a trajectory.
Mhm.
And in order for it to rise on the west, it will be simply told to reverse its course, right?
Yes.
Okay. As far as we know, what is the trajectory of the sun on a daily basis?
East to west.
So does the sun actually move from east to west?
No, it orbits
What? What does it orbit?
Earth. It orbits us.
You didn't just say.
Wait, what?
Sorry, we orbit it. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Okay. All right.
Gravity. Forgot about my
Okay.
gravity, how it works.
Correct. The sun actually orbits the galaxy. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, the Quran explains it. I must have missed that one, but yeah, it does
The
explain it.
Quran explains it.
It explains how everything has its own orbit, yes.
Yeah, but it doesn't say what it orbits, right? It just says it has an orbit.
It doesn't need to tell you everything about everything.
I'm not
It'll
saying
be
it
like a
needs to.
billion pages.
I'm not saying it needs to, but what does the Quran always tie the sun's orbit to?
I don't know, gravity?
No, it says day and night.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Okay? So in other words, the Quran thinks that the sun's orbit causes day and night. Do you think the sun's orbit causes day and night?
The sun's orbit does cause day and night, mate.
The sun's orbit.
Well,
Yo,
our
where's this
orbit
guy's
of the sun and the way that it is in relation to us,
God, we
both
have to be
orbits
patient
are
here.
causing
This is
day and night.
Muslims. This is Muslims. All right.
Both orbits cause day and night.
No, you're wrong. The sun could
Sequentially,
literally,
yes.
the sun could literally reverse its course, go front, back, upside down, whatever it wants to do, and that would never cause a day and night. I don't know if you knew that.
If the sun changes orbit, the Earth will go AWOL, mate. So I don't know what you mean.
Who told you that? Prove that.
If the sun changed its orbit, what would happen to us is
Yeah.
catastrophic, mate.
How do you know that?
It's in the Quran.
Show me that in the Quran. What are you talking about?
Let me see. Let me find it.
This guy. let me show you
This
a
guy
It
picture.
says
Hey,
the
an
Quran
American
says that
actor.
there is a precision in the orbits, and if anything was to change, it would cause.
Quran doesn't say anything like that. Let me show you.
Maybe
let
it's
me show you,
Sadiq. Maybe it's Sadiq.
Let me show you a picture of what this actually looks like. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you have. Let me see.
Hold on a second. Where did I put my?
These people in the comments are acting like I'm an astrophysicist or something. I don't know about the fucking sun.
Neither did Allah.
Just
neither
Goo-
did
just Google it,
Muhammad.
mate.
That's the point.
Right, and the Earth is held up by pillars. I forgot. Shit.
Exactly. Look at this.
Yeah, you got
Look
me.
at this. Look at this. This is how it actually works. Okay. The galaxy's right over here, underneath my finger, right here, over here. Right. That's the galaxy.
Yeah.
The sun's right here. It rotates around the galaxy. That's not a daily cycle. It takes 250 million years. Okay? And then the Earth is being pulled by the sun. It's also going around the galaxy with the sun because the sun's pulling it. But the thing that causes what we perceive as day and night is that the Earth is also spinning on its axis.
Okay.
And what causes us to perceive the sun to rise on the east and set in the west is because of that same spin. So now let me ask you, if Allah indeed wanted us to perceive the sun rising in the west, whose movement would he have to change? The sun's or the Earth's?
The sun's.
Okay. Okay, brother.
I don't know. How is that wrong?
Because again, let me try to explain it to you again. The sun is moving around the galaxy. It's a 250 million year cycle, okay?
I see that. I see that.
Okay, the Earth is being pulled by the sun to also go around the galaxy. That movement
Yes, I
does
see
not
that.
cause day and night or sunsets or sun risings. None of that we just said causes those things. The thing that causes us to perceive a sunset is because the Earth, while it's following the sun, it's also spinning. You with me?
I get it. I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so it's that spin that causes there to be a dark side of the Earth and a light side of the Earth.
Yes, and the time it takes. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and that's the daily cycle. So
Right.
it's funny for
So,
Muhammad
so
to
it'd have
ask.
to be the. It would have. You're saying it would have to be the Earth that changes its rotation.
Yes. That's why this question is silly that Muhammad is asking Abu Dhar. He's saying, do you know where the sun goes at sunset? It doesn't go anywhere. The sun is pretty much stationary in relation to us. So when it's doing this is the sun, this is the earth doing this. That's the only thing that's happening. So this question is silly to begin with.
Yeah, it might be a silly question. Yeah.
Of course it is. And the problem is that you can't interpret this as a metaphor because you believe that this will literally happen one day.
Yeah, that bit will literally happen. Yes.
That bit. Just that little bit right there. Everything else is a metaphor, guys.
Well, if anything, what Prophet Muhammad
transforms into a literal.
No, I get it. It can be a little tricky. It's very precise.
Not a little tricky. It's just wrong, dude. It's just wrong.
It doesn't necessarily mean. It doesn't necessarily mean it goes to a throne.
I'm not talking about the throne part. I'm talking about when it will rise in the west. When it will rise in the west, it will be simply told to reverse its course. The only course that the sun has is around the galaxy. That doesn't cause a rising in the east or the west. It's just wrong.
Interesting. I don't know enough about stars and suns, mate, but I'll look into it for you and I'll come back to you.
Neither did Muhammad. Yeah, no problem. But Muhammad didn't either, and that's the problem.
That's very interesting. Very interesting thing you said there. So that is what now Islam is false because of a hadith.
Obviously.
Okay, and what about Christianity?
He can't get a million things right and he can't even get one thing wrong. That's not
right.
how it works.
But that's not the case for Christianity, right?
I'm not a Christian, so I could care less.
No, I'm just saying, like in their paradigm, it's not the case. They can get something wrong and still be corrected in their paradigm.
I don't know how their paradigm works.
Okay.
The reason why I'm having this conversation is because I heard an interesting conversation between Salafis and Ash'aris the other day. And I'm like, what are they arguing about? And I'm like, one guy's trying to prove that Allah definitely has a location in outer space. And the other guy's saying that's absurd, but he couldn't prove why it was absurd. And I was like, what the hell is this? Right?
Yeah, but again, God is capable of anything. So if he wants to send the sun specifically around the earth, he can, you know?
Sure, brother. The problem is not that he
No,
can't
I mean,
do
it's
it.
true, though.
I'm not saying...
You're not gonna, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, didn't tell you the exact means of which the way
he did, though.
Allah
That's
is
the
going to change the
problem.
direction.
No, now you lost me. Because that's the problem. If Allah just simply said, look, one day I'm going to make the sun rise in the west. That would be great. I wouldn't have an issue with that. The problem is, he said, the way I'm going to do it is by telling it to reverse its daily course. That's what he said. So the problem is the sun doesn't have a daily course. Especially not
What
one
about
that creates
a figure eight? What about a figure eight?
What about that?
That would reverse it.
What do you mean?
You showed me the loop with the sun going around the Milky Way or whatever. What if it just goes around the earth? Wow. Reversed it.
Brother, you're really not getting it. You're really not getting it.
I've really just won this argument.
You really didn't. I want to take the time. I don't understand how you went from just getting it to not getting it in a matter of a
No, because now it's a figure eight. Now it's a reversal.
What figure eight?
See that circle with the sun?
The closest
now
circle,
it just
right?
goes the other direction around the earth. Another circle. That is considered reverse.
Okay, now remember though, look at the words. This is now I see what you're missing here. Let's go back to the words.
Go on.
Right here. Oh, hold on. Right here. It will ask for permission to go on its course. So let's go back a little further. Allah said, he said it goes and it travels. So Muhammad is right now describing the daily movement of the sun. He's saying it goes till it travels and prostrates underneath the throne, takes permission to rise again, and it is permitted. So he's saying every day the sun goes around the throne and it's permitted every day to go, to keep going, basically, right? Then one day it will be ordered to return whence it has come. So it will be told to go the other way.
Shit,
not
sorry,
saying,
someone called me again.
It's not
Do
saying
that
that
last
it's gonna,
bit, the last 10 seconds. Give me the last 10 seconds again.
Yeah, so Allah says that the sun goes a certain way, and one day it will be told to go the other way, right?
Okay.
So the only thing Allah is saying is that the sun's just gonna go in the opposite direction. He's not saying one day it's gonna arbitrarily do something random.
That's
not what he's
listen.
saying.
It's an interesting point. I'm actually gonna look into it, and I'll actually get back to you. I promise.
Sure, no problem.
That's a very interesting argument. I'm getting like 10 calls a minute. Okay, so I'll jump back on in like an hour. I'll look into it.
No problem.
Safe, bro.
Damn, dude, you're causing Shabuhat right now.
He was weird because like
Yo.
he kept speaking in an American accent, and all of a sudden he'll use
Bro,
like
did you
British slang.
catch that? Randomly, he got a UK
like British
accent.
words, and then I was like, "What is going on?"
Yo, I thought I was the only one that caught that. I'm like, where the hell did that come from out of nowhere? This random UK accent.
He was lying to you. He doesn't want you to find out where he's from.
Basically.
I bet you he's a Salafi as well.
You think so?
100%. He was lying about his accent. Come on.
I think most Muslims don't really know what they are when it comes to this. I think they
Yeah.
just in their mind they're like, I'll pick and choose whatever makes me feel more comfortable. But I don't think they actually know what they believe in when it comes to this.
But mostly they're gonna be like Atharis or Salafis.
Well, yeah. So actually, supposedly that's a minority position. The Salafi position is actually minority, except for within the Dawah space. But even then, you see how I don't know if it was him or the guy before him that said, I'm a Salafi, but when I asked him about the descent, he said, oh, that's a metaphor. That's not a Salafi position.
Yeah, that was a guy before.
Hey, Scary.
Yo.
Like, I was looking into this over the weekend, and I'm pretty sure you know, but, you know, like, I was reading that, like, a lot of times, you know, when they talk about the seven heavens,
Yeah.
like, I'm supposedly back then during the time, the view was that they thought Saturn was the furthest planet, and they thought that the moon and the sun were planets. So then each level of heaven corresponds to each planet. So it's like literally Mars, Venus, the Earth, the moon, the sun, and like, literally, bro. And like that took me down a rabbit hole. And everything that they believe makes so much sense with their view that they had at the time. But now, since everything falls apart, they have to appeal to metaphor.
Yeah, of course. That's because the religion falls apart if you don't appeal to metaphor. That's why they do it.
The Zoroastrians believe that.
You can't say like this guy came and he told us all this hidden truth because he's a prophet, but then when everything you find out that he says was wrong, then you're like, oh no, like, he just came in and gave us a bunch of metaphors. Like,
Did you not know that Muhammad always spoke in parables?
right. Right, he was Jesus. Let's see, Beatrice.
And I'm also pretty sure too that's one of the reasons. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard about the connection of Saturn and the Kaaba, and since like the outer layer of heaven, they believe that that's where Allah lives. So I'm pretty sure that has something to do with that.
Oh, you don't want outer layer, it's Saturn is where Allah lives. Yo.
No,
What
bro,
am I hearing
Allah
right now?
Allah is literally in outer space. He's literally there.
He's stuck.
He's literally in outer space, guys. This is, look.
He's chasing the sun stuff.
Look.
What's your issue with God being above and having a place? Allah's place is above his throne. That's it.
So if you go high enough, right? If you're able,
Yes, if you go high enough, you will find Allah.
Subhanallah.
Okay, Scooter, well, it's a great day to go fly. On behalf of the KSC processing launch team, I'd like to wish you, your crew,
Subhanallah. What did that guy say? Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
What does Subhanallah mean?
I don't know, you know.
What does Subhanallah mean? Like, there's a bunch of clips like this. We got Umar yesterday said the same thing. He was like, hypothetically speaking, if you could go high enough, you could go get to Allah. I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, bro, why are you following me around everywhere? I'm like, because you give me clips like that, dude. Of course I'm gonna fucking follow you around. I need to. Number one, the Ummah respects you because every time you go live, you got 150 viewers. Number two, you say crazy shit like that. So yeah, I'm gonna follow you wherever you go to get clips like that one. That's gold.
Like I was on TikTok earlier and I saw you like debating some guy and just kicked you off randomly for no reason.
That's all they do now. They just get mad because they know they sound crazy, dude. They know they sound crazy because these creeds, they all have like they all have loopholes in them. They all have like cracks in them. You know what I mean? The Asharis take everything a metaphor, so you don't know exactly what Allah intended to mean. And the Atharis, they take everything literal, but then you get stuck in believing some crazy shit like Allah's an astronaut in outer space.
You ever spoke to Cora yet?
I've never spoken to her. No, I don't think I could see myself ever going on her lives because she's crazy. Maybe I could one day. Perfect. I don't know, but it's
okay, perfect.
Okay, perfect. Right. There's just so many. There's just certain people that you just know you're just signing up to get abused. You get what I'm saying?
Like Atachi as well. She's horrible, bro.
Exactly. Like Omar is where I draw the line because he's pretty abusive too. When I go up on his panels, he abuses it, but he's like he abuses it, but he mix in like a level of honesty. He's pretty honest, like, and he'll admit some crazy shit. So, but I know Itachi and Cora, they'll just be straight abuse, no substance whatsoever. You know what I mean?
You see that live where she said put 21s in the chat?
Yeah.
What the hell, bro?
That's disrespectful as shit.
They don't care, dude. They really don't care.
Let's take a break. Just take a breather. Give it about 5 seconds.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam rahmatullah barakatuh.
Did you have bacon for breakfast?
Who's better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Definitely Messi, 100%.
Yeah, keep dreaming on that, buddy.
Wait, Christ, what does subhanallah mean?
It means thank God. Pretty much saying thank God.
Oh, so when Libiano said you could take a spaceship to Allah, and the guy said subhanallah, he said thank God.
Yeah, he said. Yeah, he said. Thank
In the
God.
literal meaning, it's gonna be like glory be to God.
He was like, so I have a chance. That's great.
Or you can also say glory. It also means glory to God. Like subhanallah means glory to God. Or
How do you
thanks be to
react
God.
subhanallah to that?
Subhanallah, dude.
I just want to know what's your issue with God being above and having a place. Allah's place is above His throne. That's it.
So if you go high enough, right? If you're able,
Yes, if you go high enough, you will find Allah.
Subhanallah.
Subhanallah, brother.
Glory be to Allah, dude.
I thought that he was trying to say like, man, are you crazy? Like I thought that's what he was trying to say, but he's saying praise God to that. He's like, subhanallah, I'm gonna start building a spaceship right now. Subhanallah.
You should ask Elon Musk to borrow the money.
For
He's got
real,
money.
dude.
I need my fix. Let's go. Come on, where's my fix? Let's go.
Go said being a Messi fan is definitely like being a Muslim. Damn, that's crazy.
You see, bro? So Ghost knows. He knows Ronaldo is the best.
To be fair, Ronaldo's a very, very good player.
Ronaldo is the GOAT, bro.
But Messi has the more activates.
Definitely.
Yeah, because he's a FIFA boy. That's why, bro. FIFA pushed him.
Yeah,
true.
FIFA pushed him to the limelight, bro. Along with Ronaldo, bro. Look, think of it this way: Messi's first game was with all of the greats of Barcelona, Ronaldinho.
Yeah, true.
Everybody. Who did Ronaldo play with in his first game? He played for Sporting Lisbon, and he still outscored the team.
That's crazy.
Let's just get back. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to my spaceship. I'm gonna go see Allah. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, so I mean, today's topic, I really brought it up because I've heard a couple Muslims, and I'm trying to get this clip, but I've heard a couple Muslims pretty much say that, Salafis pretty much believe that Asharis are like disbelievers.
Kufar.
Yeah, they're pretty much
Yeah,
disbelievers.
they believe that kufr.
Mm-hmm.
Kufr.
But then did you guys hear, right? I had what's his name, Apex yesterday quoting an Ash'ari scholar to me to try to get out of the Allah in the lowest heaven dilemma. And
Allah in the lowest heaven dilemma makes Islamic apex become Ash'ari because Sahih Muslim 758b and other hadith say Allah descends until daybreak, meaning he would have to remain stuck in the lowest heaven because day is always breaking due to the earth's spin. Here is his response.
Yeah, explain to me how you think your argument works when daybreak is gradually occurring across the globe at all times.
Because the globe is not necessarily what the hadith is referencing, in which Allah descends relative to. The point is that the hadith is referencing Hijaz. According to Ibn al-Arabi al-Maliki, he says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Can you say what Hijaz means? I don't know what Hijaz
Ibn Arabi Maliki is an Ash'ari scholar.
Sure, yeah.
And he doesn't even affirm that Allah descends. He think that's a metaphor. He said that's his mercy. And this is who Apex is quoting like it's no big deal. And I don't get that. How can he do that?
Uh-oh.
What's up,
He's got
Cyrus?
Yeah, yeah.
What's up, Zion?
Yeah, I just wanted to add something about the up thing that I wrote before in the comments. What is actually up? It's a vector from the center of the mass to the point you are standing on Earth, right? So if you standing in your United States, up is a different vector than if you're standing in England, for example.
Right.
So up is where exactly?
That's true.
No, but the Earth is flat. The Earth is flat. You need to remember that.
Exactly. So when they say that if you go on a higher mountain, you're closer to Allah, the only way that makes sense is on a flat Earth.
Exactly.
But it's like
a higher mountain. If you stand on a higher mountain, it's up from one point, but it's lower from the opposite point on Earth.
Yeah. So we got to hear about that.
The Earth is flat, guys. Come on.
Obviously.
So maybe the Earth's a metaphor.
Wait, so what would they say about that then?
I don't think they know what's a vector. So
Allahu Alam.
You're gonna have to start with that.
Allahu Alam for that one. This is why. Hold on. This is why they say that. There was the one. Hold on. They said they don't believe in science. I remember this one.
It says goy. It's goy something.
Goy slop, basically.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. I do want to know what would be the answer to that. Any Muslims in the chat, tell us what is up. Is it up in all directions?
Remember the guy was talking about 4D?
4D, yeah. The different dimensions, yeah.
Mathematicians already know what 4D is.
They do?
The only solution to reconcile it's if Allah is like a sphere around the universe.
Correct. That's what I'm thinking to myself. Yeah, that's the only thing they could hold is that exactly. He's
it's scary.
He's a dome or something.
Yeah.
He's the firmament.
Allah is the firmament.
Allah is the firmament. What are you saying, Chef?
What? Oh, my bad. Go.
No, it was you.
Oh, I was gonna say that back then, since they thought that the Earth was stationary and everything else rotated, supposedly what they consider up is anything above the moon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
see, when I go that route, they will say, "Oh yeah, they used to believe that, but they don't believe that anymore." Okay, cool, but Libiano is still preaching that Allah is still up, so you have to still believe in a flat Earth, unless you're saying up is every direction.
Up is in every direction.
Obviously. So what is down there?
So when Allah leaves, isn't he going up from his perspective?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know, dude. I don't know how these people do this, dude. They just, and then they'll sit there and they'll have this same conversation that we're having with each other right now. They'll realize the absurdity of it and then still walk away feeling like they baked.
Well, that last guy.
Right. Dude, where's this video about they don't believe in science? I'm trying to find it.
Hey, Scary.
Yo.
If you think about it, the companions were like literally having the same conversations we're having.
Of course.
Because they didn't know either, so they're like, how do we figure this out?
Exactly. When it's
You
just
think, like-
yeah, go ahead.
You think like when Muhammad says something, they all like have a meeting afterwards, like, guys, how do we explain this to people?
Well, I don't think it happened immediately because I think immediately they didn't have any reason to question it, right? Like when Muhammad's like, "Do you know where the sun goes?" They're like, "No, we don't see it." So they probably just, okay, cool, it goes under the throne, whatever. But then eventually they had to start realizing, like, wait a minute, it's not doing any of that. Let me see. Why can't I find this flat Earth thing? Oh, here we go.
The sun rotates. I'm not a slave of the scientist. Yes, it's a kufr. Sheikh Ibn Baz said it's a kufr to reject the sun rotates on the earth. Because the clear verse, clear hadith. So we believe that, alhamdulillah. We are not in need of scientists to tell me about my belief.
Bro, the Sheikh Ibn Baz gets me because Sheikh Ibn Baz is a guy who did believe that the earth was stationary and that the sun rotated it, right? He believed that there was no movement of the earth whatsoever. It was stationary. No orbit, no spin, none of it. Until in the 1980s, they took a Muslim astronaut with them on the NASA mission. And then that Muslim astronaut came back down and told Ibn Baz, yo, we're wrong. The earth's moving. And Sheikh Ibn Baz decided to change his stance. He was like, all right, I guess I was wrong. This is the guy, this guy's calling that guy a kuffar for doing that.
Oh my God. Speaker's Corner is really ruining Islam.
Bro, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. This is like the whole world is trying to move forward. They're trying to, establish some sort of progress, and we have Islam just dragging us. Trying to justify marrying kids, marrying your cousins, not believing in this.
Remember the other day when I came up, I was going to say, I want to tell you a story.
Yeah.
I was on a live with talking about like child marriage and stuff like that. And there was a few Muslims that came up and saying it was fine, like even today.
Oh, for sure.
And then during the chat, like during the conversation we're having, other people in the chat went on his profile. He was in a Discord that was sharing child feed.
Oh my God, bro.
This is England, guys.
And the thing is that why wouldn't he? Right? Like, because this is what I always say to myself, right? I'm like, okay, I'm sure there's some Muslims who they find that uncomfortable, but they defend it because they have to. But I'm pretty sure that if you're just a PDF, let's say you're already a PDF to begin with, and then you got these Muslims saying that it's okay, you'd be like, oh, that's a religion for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I mean?
And there was loads of people in it. There was loads of people in that thing.
Of course they're gonna sign. Like, bro, people are gonna sign up. This is why you got people in jail becoming Muslims, right? You're literally allowed to be violent, pedophilia, you're like all this stuff. So why wouldn't they sign up? Or you could just be a pervert, right? You could just be like, oh, I'm a pervert and I just want to have a bunch of girls. The only thing you have to believe is there's one God. Okay, whoa, like you know what I'm saying? One God, and then you get a free pass to do whatever the hell you want.
Right, and he kept saying like things like love is love.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, if she likes you, then what's the problem? That's what he said.
That's crazy, bro.
He said, like, as a man, if a girl comes up to you and then says I love you, you're gonna turn that down.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
I was like, you are disgusting, bro.
It's literally crazy, dude. Yeah, I try to tell them, like, because, I remember one time there was I think she was like 20, 19, something like that, maybe. And, like, I couldn't even have a conversation with this girl. I was like, bro, this is the most weirdest, awkwardest thing. Like, can we just leave each other alone? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Scary, do you know who was the first to receive the Quran?
Is it an angel in the lowest heaven? I don't know. I heard different. Heard something like that.
No. Something verbatim.
I don't know.
Okay, you have a minute, or you want to?
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want
No,
to switch.
go ahead.
Okay, go to sunnah.com
Mm-hmm.
and search for the word Zabur. Zabur. I think the first one or the second one should be like a couple of lines about David. If you can show it, I can guide you.
Yep, right here. Made easy for David.
Yeah. Now this here said the Zabur, right, which is the Psalms.
Yeah.
Now take the Arabic and translate it.
All right, let me read this real quick. It says, the prophet said, the reciting of the Zabur was made easy for David. He used to order his riding animals be saddled and would finish reciting the Zabur before they were saddled. And he would never eat except from the earnings of his manual work. Okay, let me take the Arabic.
You can just Google Translate it if you want.
Let me see what this does. Maybe it'll give me the wrong one. The Quran was made easy.
Oh, so who got the Quran first? It was also the Jews, you see? The Jews got it all, bro.
Yo, what is this?
Yeah. They corrupted the hadith by translation.
The prophet said the Quran was made easy upon Dawood, peace be upon him, so that he would order his beasts of burden and they would be saddled, and he would recite Quran before the beasts were saddled. What is this, dude? Is this
David had it?
Is this, are they just gonna then like say, oh, Quran just means recitation? Is that what they're gonna say?
Well, by that case, every time someone says the Quran, you have to say, wait, is this the Zabur, is this the Torah? Because it's just recitation. It can be Harry Potter.
Which Quran are you talking about? So then when they say the Bible got corrupted, we could say the Quran. That's the Quran that got corrupted.
Exactly. So the Psalms cannot be corrupted because it is the Quran, according to them.
Scary, read that out again.
Yeah, it says, the prophet said the Quran was made easy upon Dawood so that he would order his beasts of burden would be saddled, and he would recite the Quran before his beasts of burden were saddled.
It says recite the Quran, so
yeah,
there won't be a recitation.
So it's a recitation of something specific.
Yeah. Because it can't say it's a recite. He would recite the recitation, right?
Yeah.
Jesus. Muslims, what do you think? Subhan, the juice been controlling media forever. Apparently had David reading the Quran.
Which juice? The orange juice, the apple juice, sweet juice.
Yo.
Only the juice would have, because you know how they said the angels could go closer to the throne and then hear what Allah is saying. Maybe the Jews did that.
Allah has a mouth.
The jinn.
The Jews leaked the Quran back in David's time.
Early access pass.
They got the leak. Yo. That's crazy as hell, dude.
They pre-ordered the Quran.
They pre-ordered it, dude.
50% off.
I gotta hear the cope on this, dude. Where are the Muslims at, dude? I'm just here for the cope, dude. I know they're never gonna admit it, but you gotta just admire their coping abilities, though. They cope like nobody other, dude.
Harry's learning something new all the time.
Every day, dude. This is why. This is when I knew, because it was like at least 5-6 months of me talking about this topic for like all the time, that I was like, wait a minute, this is just the gift that keeps on giving.
Keeps going.
And I was like, I gotta do this for the rest of my life. I was like, this is it. Nothing else has this much nonsense in it. Like just back to back nonsense. Just like nonsense on top of nonsense on top of nonsense. Just every bit of nonsense you could think of is in there. Like literally, dude.
I need some Muslims to come up and explain this.
Yeah, they won't. We've reached that point in time where like they've heard enough and they're like, yeah, we're not going up on that page. This is where I think there's just no going back. I think everybody reaches a level where you have no choice but to only debate like the top dawah people, but you have to go on their panels pretty much.
The only Muslims that are gonna be saved from this dilemma are the Shias, dude.
I have to
Because
start.
the Shias don't accept Muslim and Bukhari.
Yeah, yeah.
Or the Quranists also.
They're Quranists?
No, I said also the Quranists.
Oh, the Quranists
They don't
also.
take hadith.
Yeah. The Quranists have a hard time though, because they just
Make stuff up.
Yeah, they just make stuff up. Literally, they don't have any
That's what they
justification
do.
for stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually invented a new term. It's called Quran-centered, which means you can
Quran-centered?
take hadith, but you can take hadith, but only if it's like fine.
When it suits you, yeah.
It's not crazy.
I heard a new movement that they came out that they're saying now hadith only. Have you heard that?
Hadith only.
Hadith only?
Yeah.
Well,
That's the
What
new
is going on?
evidently
Yo, what
hadith
the
can abrogate Quran.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
That's how it started, and now they're
actually
going to
logical.
hadith only. Yep.
How is that even possible? Hadith only. MashaAllah.
I mean, when you look at it, it pretty much might as well be that way, because what is the Quran really? The Quran doesn't really have anything interesting in it. It's just like a bunch of silly things, like, don't go to the Prophet's house and stay there too long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird.
That story makes me laugh so much.
Make
Because
sure you
I
leave
guarantee
after
he was
you
just
eat.
like,
Yeah.
I guarantee he was just like sick of people being in his house. He was like, yo, you guys need to go because Allah
That's the
says so.
thing. Because I just think about like Moses, right? Because don't they say like, oh, I will raise up for you a prophet like Moses? When
Yeah.
Moses was getting revelation, it would literally be God talking and everybody could hear it, right?
Yeah.
When Muhammad is getting revelation, it was Jibreel 2 times, as far as I know, it was 2 times. 1 time nobody saw it. The only other appearance that Jibreel made, everybody thought that it was Muhammad's best friend. What was the guy's name?
The good looking guy.
The good-looking guy, the cute dude.
That was in his tent.
The cute guy in town. What was his name? Dihya. That's the only and everybody was like, yo, that's Dihya. And then Muhammad did a sermon later and he was explaining, no, guys, it wasn't Dihya. It was actually Jibreel. That's the only 2 times that Jibreel made an appearance. Every other time, it was Muhammad getting headaches. That's all it was. He would be
Muhammad gets me
walking.
headache.
He would be walking, and then he would want to bang somebody's wife, and then he'd be like, oh, shit.
Oh.
I'm getting a revelation. Oh, what Allah? It's okay for me to bang his wife? Got it. Copy. And then Aisha was like, the fuck? Like, it looks like Allah is just doing exactly what you want, dude. Like, that's literally all it was, dude. And these people would believe him, bro. Like, this is crazy.
They were like, Subhanallah, you can take my wife.
SubhanAllah, he wants to bang my wife. Yes, mashallah. Yeah, absolutely. Run it.
I'm dying here.
It's just crazy. And I'm not even mad about him saying these things, but I'm just mad at the people who believed it, dude. He literally would say, I forget or am made to forget to establish the sunnah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
like what a narcissist, dude.
You know, scary. There's a hadith that Muhammad says, "Don't take anything from me other than the Quran."
Yeah. He did say that.
And they wrote all this.
He said, "Don't even write it" or something like that. But wait, but you hear what I'm saying? But he said, "I forget or am made to forget to establish the sunnah." You could only imagine what they were saying to him to make him respond like that. They were probably saying like, "Dude, but you didn't say that yesterday." And he was like, "Oh, it don't matter what I said yesterday." Because whatever I forgot, it was Allah, dude. Don't worry about it. Like, and this is this nonsense that they believe in, bro. And then like, why do we have 7 different Qurans? Oh, they were all revealed. Don't worry about it. Like, you get what I mean? It's just a weird thing, dude. It's This religion is cooked, dude. And then you have grown-ass men defending this in 2026. It's nonsense.
So when Muhammad would recite the Quran, right, and they would write it down. So which one was he reciting? Like, was it the wash?
That's what I'm. There's no. They don't have any standard on this. They don't know. If you ask a Muslim today, they don't know. They don't know if Jabril revealed them all 7 at once, and he just disseminated all 7 at once, or if maybe it would just be random. Like one verse he would get it one way, and another verse he would get it 2 ways, and then he would decide which companion to give it to. They don't know. They literally do not know. There's no
I think that's why it doesn't even order chronologically.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just spilled on the paper or something.
Correct, and it's
Is
not
it like
yeah. Go ahead.
Isn't it like smallest to biggest or something like
I don't.
No, I think
think so,
chapter
to be
2 is the biggest. I think chapter 2 is the biggest, but for example, chapter 1 is smaller, and chapter 9 is smaller. But it's not like from
Yeah,
small to
and
big or
it's
something
not like, and you would think that everybody was writing it down right at the moment. That's not what was happening either, because when they did go to write it all down, the guy that they told to write it, was it Zayd ibn Thabit or something like that?
that? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He said, how do you want me to write this all down when Muhammad didn't even do that?
Because you couldn't write.
Of course, no, but I'm saying not even the scribes did.
I don't even think they could write either.
That's in the Battle of Yamama, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. didn't
When
write
they
it down.
started to lose people.
He said we had to find the Quran on rocks, on skins, and on the heart of men or some shit like that. And then there was some verses that they only found with one person.
Don't forget the ones at the goat.
Then the ones at the Godey, and then literally, bro, you literally have hadiths where the guys are telling you, we used to recite a surah that was the length of chapter 9, but I forgot all of it except for this one part of this one verse. But then even that one verse that he quotes is not in the Quran.
Yeah, but Allah will admit it, so.
Right, like he's literally telling you we fucking lost the Quran, dude. And Muslims are like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Perfectly
Like,
preserved.
Yeah, it's perfectly preserved, dude. Don't worry. You forgot
worry.
the whole
Don't
chapter
look
because
here.
Allah, yeah.
Don't look here. Just look over here.
This is the craziest thing, dude. They literally explain to you step by step how the Quran got corrupted. And then Muslims will be like, no, this is perfect preservation. This is, bro, they're just liars, bro. I don't know, man. They're just liars. Sorry to tell you guys. Sorry to Muslims, bro. And you can tell when a Muslim becomes a Christian. Like, you could tell they're like, oh, for fuck's sakes, finally I can stop fucking lying. Like, I can stop fucking lying now. Like, shit.
Bro, the dark circles released from their eyes, and they're like, oh, thank God.
It's so crazy, dude. They just look so happy to not be having to lie anymore, dude.
Have you not noticed that, like, a lot of Muslims have, like, dark circles around their eyes?
Really? I didn't. But I always noticed something, dude. Every time I remember growing up, every time I talked to a Muslim, there was always something off. I'm like, I don't know why, but I know he's lying to me right now. Like,
the jinn, bro.
Feel the fucking lie.
Every Muslim has a personal jinn.
Mm-hmm. Like Umar the other day said that Allah is always ascending and descending, and he feels totally fine saying that. What kind of God is that, dude? What are you talking about? God is doing like this? Oh, what the fuck is that?
God of the yo-yos, bro.
He's stuck in a loop.
Like, in their mind, as long as they could say anything, any words that could come out of their mouth, if there's not like a logical contradiction, they're like, it's okay, that's fine. Even if they have to admit that Allah's in a loop. Yeah, Allah's in a loop. He's stuck in a loop. He can never get out of it.
Yeah,
What's the
and
contradiction?
they always say, "What's the problem with that?"
What's the problem with that?
What's wrong with that?
What's the problem with
What's wrong with that? And then they said, no, the latest one they said yesterday, he said, don't you know Muhammad is going to sit on the throne with Allah? What's the problem with that?
Jerk. That's the problem with that.
And I'm like, that's your whole claim to fame, is that nobody's supposed to do that in your religion. What the fuck are you talking about? The one thing that you guys have, the one thing. You guys, they always go at this one. Well, now you have two on the fucking throne. What do you mean? What's the problem with that? What's the P and not P?
What's the P and not P?
Right. Like,
what's the symmetry breaker in that, bro?
right. They're just fake, dude.
When Muslims speak like that, it's so annoying because you're trying to sound smart and you're actually just not.
Or they go. I love when they say, "Oh, wait, are you doing an internal critique?" Oh,
Or external critique.
You gotta grant me all my positions. Then, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That's a two-quo fallacy.
What's the
Two-quo fallacy.
What's the
Is it what is
reductio,
TMA? TMA talks like that, doesn't he?
They all talk that, bro. I promise you, that's how you know you're in a cult. When everyone has the same mannerisms, the same verbiage, the same beautiful, perfect.
Okay, perfect.
That's how you know you're in a cult. That's literally a cult. You're bots, like literal, actual bots. That doesn't happen anywhere else.
What's the
Like,
symmetry
everybody's
breaker for
just
that?
sitting there trying to sound exactly the same. Yeah. They're crazy, dude. They're just crazy. It's fucking nuts, dude. Yeah, Muhammad sits on the throne with Allah in heaven and gets worship. What's the problem with that? What the fuck? Yo, I swear to God, I had because this is when I first started doing this. I had TMA come up. I didn't know who he was, but I just remember that my live had like 5 people in it, and then all of a sudden it shot up to like 100, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then this guy comes up, and that was my first time talking to him, and I didn't know him at the time, but he was trying to show me that Daniel was about Muhammad, and I was like, wait a minute, so he's the son of man that gets worship, that he sits on a throne in heaven and gets worship? And he's like, yeah, what's the problem with that? And I'm like, what? I'm like, nah.
He said in a different on a different live, he said that I don't grant the part where he's the son of man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He changed his stance on it. Well, then I gotta find that clip then, because he's gonna regret saying
I'll
that.
find
Yo,
it, I'll find
TMA,
it.
he owes my boy 1K. I told you the story, no? Scary.
I don't remember. What did you say?
So my boy was he was like transitioning out of Islam, and he went on his live, and he was like, his topic was like Jesus or Muhammad, right? Jesus versus Muhammad. And my boy knew about Muhammad turning away a blind man. So he showed him that, and he said that Jesus didn't turn away a blind man. And then I remember hearing like Tim, like, I'll send you 1,000. I send you 1,000. And then I asked my boy, like, yo, he ever sent you 1,000? He never sent him 1,000, bro.
Oh, he said he wanted to see 1,000 if he could find where Muhammad turned a blind man away.
No, if you could prove that that Jesus was better than Muhammad. So my boy proved it by showing him that Muhammad turned away a blind man and Jesus never did. And he was like, no, you got it, bro, you got it. And then he never sent him 1,000.
Of course not.
How can you even compare Jesus and Muhammad? That's not even a
It's
comparison.
not even close, dude. There's no comparison. They're like the exact opposite.
Yeah, I believe a lot of these guys, bro, they might be paid, bro. There's some of them,
Bro,
we saw
I
a lot of Muslims getting
guarantee
paid.
I guarantee you that all the top guys, because the top guys are not like, we know most Muslims, they're just trying to like get by their day, and they're like, one God and the Trinity's complicated. That's as far as they know. But the other Muslims,
Right.
they know all these issues and they don't care. So I guarantee, bro, I promise you, they're just atheists and they could give a shit less. That's why they're all selling courses to the Ummah. You get what I'm saying? They don't fucking care.
Like
They don't
Hamza's
believe in
den.
God. Yeah, they don't believe in God at all. They don't.
Hamza's just begging for money every day.
They
Well, I
don't
need to
believe
pay
in
off
God.
my debts.
I promise you that the only reason they hold to Islam is because they feel like they can control their women. That's the only reason why they do it.
Oh, that's a bold claim.
All 4 of them.
Trust me, like those Muslim women, they ain't controlled, bro.
They're the worst, bro. They're the most
They ain't
irritating,
controlled, bro.
insufferable women that you like, dude. They're so
I'm
insufferable.
not even speaking about that. I'm not even speaking
No,
about
I know
that.
what you're talking
They are
about.
the,
I know what you're talking
they are
about.
the worst.
We know that too. We definitely know that. They just try to pretend like they are.
Hijab and everything, bro. Like,
Yeah, try to apply your book to 2026. Yeah, to women in 2026. Let's see how that works out for you. 9
Try to
times
get
out
the
of 10,
Quran
dude.
peer reviewed.
Yeah, it's like women nowadays that like in 2026 they still wear the mask. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
literally like that.
you know they're a left woke if they're wearing a mask, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But it's
I
just
can't have a
ugly
conversation
people.
with someone
It's
wearing
just
a COVID
ugly
mask.
people that are doing that. Nobody else is doing that. Every time I see somebody in 2026 still wearing a mask, I'm like, oh yeah, they're ugly as hell. Yeah, they're okay. You know what I mean?
He voted for Bernie.
Yeah, they voted for Kamala for sure. Ain't nobody else trying to do that. Ain't nobody else trying to do that shit in 2026, dude. That's why they do it, bro. They're like, oh, I get to show my pretty.
Yo,
eyes.
I just found out today, bro, that Michael Jackson said that the history that they're giving us is not real history. I never knew Michael Jackson really said that.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact.
I don't know how.
I mean, Michael Jackson also had kids in his bed, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of weird, bro.
Yeah.
Random, but it's pretty interesting.
Remember that video of him dangling his baby over the
That shit was crazy.
the balcony?
Dude. Yeah, that was wild.
I remember watching that as a kid. I was like, Mom, what's he doing?
Yeah, he just put the kid on the balcony like it was funny or something. Like, why would you do that even for a split second? That's bananas.
What was the reason?
He was just having a moment, dude. He was on a balcony. There was, I think it was like paparazzi or a crowd of people, and he had his baby in his hand, and he goes like this over the balcony.
Over the balcony, yeah.
What?
He had a towel over the baby's head as well.
Did he? Yeah. Yeah, Michael was definitely special.
Those kids are definitely not his.
Really?
Have you seen them? Like, they ain't no mixed race babies, bro.
For real? Yeah, I don't remember what they look like, to be honest. Is it just one?
So no Muslims coming up, bro?
They're not coming up, man. They're cooked. Islam is cooked, bro. I'm telling you, Islam is cooked. I don't care what anybody says.
They're
Islam
giving
is
too much
literally
shibah.
cooked. And Christians have gotten to the point where they've debunked every single claim that Muslim could ever make about anything. Nobody even cares anymore. It's just completely
But even
irrelevant.
like normal Christians,
Right. Right.
everyday Christians now know about these arguments.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They're just cooked. It's just now like it's like basically like racist, like prideful, like Arabs now that only want to be like super Muslim now. And then like maybe like
Pakistanis.
rage baiting, like a couple of rage baiting white dudes that they just know it's controversial, so they do that too.
Yeah, but that's
Yo,
their
have you
fault.
seen the Sam Shimon with that guy that debated God Logic's
Oh my
debate?
God, dude, that dude is so bad at debating, dude. Who told? What's his name? Nasser?
I don't know.
He's a
Nasari
professor
or
or
something?
something, right?
Dr.
Yeah, dude.
Masakadi.
That dude is
It's not-
so bad at debating, dude. He is terrible.
It's literally on my TV right now.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
What's his name? Yeah.
What's that? Let me
But
check.
Sam Shamoon is mad funny, bro. He started like using all the I forget
Dr.
what he
Nasser.
said at one point.
Yeah, Sam Shubin did a good job, man. He held his tongue. He didn't black out. He didn't call him Sharmuta.
Sharmuta.
He did a good job, Dr. Nasir. Yeah, Dr. Nasir needs to cut it. I guarantee you, there's Muslims in his inbox saying, "Yo, you need to cut it out," because you can tell he's like, you have to pretty much be on TikTok, is what it looks like. If you're not on TikTok having daily debates, you're not gonna win. It's a different game. You can't just like, you could tell Dr. Nasir just always had ideas in his head that he thought were good, and then he just never tested them, never put them out there. You get what I mean?
That's what he does, though. He just does reaction videos on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, and those are easy. Anybody could do that, bro. It's not until, you know how many times even like it happens to me all the time where I'll think of a thing, I'll bring it up. It's not until I actually talk to somebody like face to face or like one-on-one, I mean, where I actually could see, like, if I talk to Apex or whoever it is, like, I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't think about this, or I didn't think about that, or I didn't know this kind of bullshit excuse that they were gonna say.
You got to run it. You got to run it
You have
first,
to
right?
run
see.
it. You have to run it. You
Right.
can't you can't just be like, oh, I'm the best, and I never.
Oh, so you think Nasir never ran these? He just
No,
kind of
never
was
did.
like, all right.
It's so
Right.
obvious he never ran them.
He's in his
So-
bedroom, just talk to his camera, saying, "Yeah, this is wrong. This is wrong."
Mhm.
That's funny.
Yeah, he definitely never ran them. That's why God Logic had a field day with him. And that's
God
why
Logic
Shamoon-
cooked him, bro.
Yeah, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I don't know who cooked him more yet, whether it was Sam or God.
I have to watch the Sam Shamoon one to see that one, man.
Yeah.
Nah, but in the God Logic one, he was getting like frustrated. He was crashing out.
Bro, he literally was crashing out. And he was doing he's kind of sus to me, to be honest with you. He has some sus, right? Doesn't he have some sus mannerisms, bro?
The shirt a little bit too tight, bro.
Yeah.
He really wanted Jesus to be gay. He really wanted it. What kind of example was that? Like what kind
Yeah, bro. It's just
I hopped on this guy Apex's live, Scary, and he's just the dude just trying to get like gotcha moments and kicks you out as soon as he gets his little clip, whatever. He's not really, he's not a genuine. I mean, there's not a lot of genuine. I mean, maybe a few, but yeah, he's another one.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not genuine at all.
I was on a live and I was running Scary's argument.
Yeah.
It lasted 5 minutes before I got picked up.
Yeah, they hate it, dude.
Yeah, he picked me out right away too, man.
You were on his live, you said, Chad?
Yeah, I was on their live.
Okay. How much did they let you get out before?
Just the basic argument, and he was like, but what's wrong with that? And I was like, yeah, but if he's constantly chasing the sun, he's always stuck down here.
But you heard his
And he
new
goes,
position. You heard his latest position, right? He
No,
abandoned
this wasn't
all-
Apex. This wasn't Apex. It was a different, like, random live I was just on.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were on.
And they kicked me out. There was like loads of them, like 10 of them. It was just me.
In just a matter of like 2 weeks, Apex's answer has evolved. Because I went on his panel the first time, and he said the same thing Umar did, that Allah is always ascending and descending. And then 2 weeks later, yesterday, he said that I'll know that Allah only descends according to standard Arabian time.
What?
That's literally what he said. And then
Arab
he
propaganda.
says, yeah, and then he said he got that from a Ash'ari scholar, but we still have yet to find where that scholar said that.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because that means that everyone will have to pray at the same time.
Correct, which would defeat the purpose of the hadith, because the hadith is trying to tell you to pray at night. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
But if it's going to Arabic time and you're in America, you'd be praying in the middle of the day. So it just literally doesn't make sense. Well, so, and I asked him, I said, so,
Go on.
No, I was gonna say, so I asked him, so I said, so he doesn't descend for anybody else? And he was like, yeah, because the people in the Jazz are closer to all the holy sites, and so they get extra mercy or some shit.
No way.
Yeah, and I promise you, I've been asking everybody that I know, like Doss and Danny and people who like Wally, who know the scholars, and they said we can't find that anywhere. What he just said, he just made that up.
I don't know, man.
So it's not bad enough that he's quoting an Ash'ari scholar and he's a Salafi, but he's misquoting an Ash'ari scholar. So he's just literally he's at his wit's end at this point. So that's why I call it.
I just like the history of it, man.
The history of what?
The history is just hilarious because in England, the big thing here is like the Crusades and like Islamic expansion.
Yeah.
And they just genuinely don't believe that they were expanding violently.
Most Muslims don't think that. They just take the.
No, they think that it was we just attacked them and then they had to defend themselves.
Yeah. So we attacked him and then he won, and then he got attacked again and he won, and people just kept attacking him until they got 50 countries.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense, guys. Let's definitely believe that.
So the first crusade wasn't a reclamation crusade.
That's what bothers me about what's happening in England, dude, because you guys were there for all this shit, like the first time around. And it's like, let's do it again. Like, you guys are cooked. And we're not any better here in America, dude. People here in America, they do not get it, bro. I come off these lives and I'm talking to my friends on a daily, and they don't have a single clue what the hell Islam teaches. Nobody does.
You see, the thing is, in America, you have the same amount of Muslims that we have in the UK.
Really?
But you have such a big country.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. So, like, you have massive cities in America that has like a massive Muslim majority, and it doesn't really affect you as a whole country.
And they have guns. You guys don't.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what I would do, dude. I watch certain videos now of people like in New York and in Michigan and what's the other ones? Where they're just like the call to prayer is always like happening like all the time. I'm
Laughing,
like,
yeah.
I couldn't. I would lose
New
my
Jersey
mind.
as well.
Yeah, I heard about that one. I would just lose my mind, dude. I couldn't do it. I could not do it.
But like
I
in
would
England,
crush
like
that
they have
shit.
like massive cities that the city I'm in is like massively Muslim.
It's a Muslim town, yeah.
So like when you go outside and you're speaking to them, you're gonna get attacked by 50 people.
And it's not like these guys are hiding it, bro. Like I have Muslims every day coming and saying, yeah, we are trying to take you over. Yeah, the Quran does say that. You got the imams. You can find countless videos of imams saying, yeah, we're going to abolish the Constitution. People don't care. People don't care at all, dude.
And the $1 million question, Scary, is you think that the elites or the people that you know control, do you think they're just letting this happen,
Yeah.
or do you think they have no control of it?
I think they're letting it happen. I think Qatar.
Why are they letting it?
I think they're bought off. I think Qatar is buying people off.
100%.
I think that's what's going. There's no other. I can't think of. I've thought about all the possible scenarios. That's the only one that makes sense. And then there's actually evidence for Qatar, like paying off people like Tucker Carlson and stuff like that. I mean, Qatar gave Trump like $1 million plane the last time he was there, and Trump agreed to let Qatar build a Air Force base on American soil. Like,
So you think the elites are in cahoots and they're all like, all right, let's just let this rock out?
It's
Or
just
do you
money,
think
man.
it's kind of like two different elites, like kind of like a mafia where there's like one side and then the Muslim side is winning. The elites for the Muslims are winning and they're just, what do you think?
yeah, I don't even think there's two sides. If there's two sides, it's basically maybe the Jews versus the Muslims, but
Right.
the
That's what I'm saying.
Muslims are definitely winning. Yeah, the Muslims.
Right, that's what I think it could be possibly happening, because I hear stories, and I'm in Spain. I hear stories all over Europe where these, like, you know, like say these big countries that have a lot of money, these princes or whatever, these billionaires, they send out these guys, hey, look, I'll give you, I don't know, 30K for a year, and you go out there and you just, you know, do your thing, and I pay you, you know, per year, or you get a job until you get a job, and it's happening, you know.
Yeah, no,
It's like a sleeper cell.
Yeah, we're pretty much cooked. I mean, this whole thing's about oil right now, and all the Muslim countries have all the oil, so they got the money to spend on this stuff right now.
We need America.
Right.
We need Bush back to be like, yo, you guys got oil?
Right. Right. That's why I support this thing that we got going on now, because Trump's basically, he keeps saying like, oh, if they keep annoying me, I'm gonna end them and I'm gonna take their oil. So I hope we do that, man. To be honest with you, I really do. When we did it in Venezuela, I was like, yo, that is the most gangster thing. Right. Stole that shit. Like, we need to do that. There's no way around it. We need to do it. Sorry.
I was having that conversation about Venezuela in England, and a lot of the Muslims were like, oh yeah, Trump is just taking him over. And I was like, did you realize that Iran and Venezuela are like in cahoots together?
Yeah, they literally had, you know, Iranian people there.
And then why would you want a military base built next to America? That's the stupidest thing ever.
That's the problem, dude, is that it's just so many people in the world that are just like so cupcake. Like, they think everything has to be beautiful and friendly, and it's just not how the world works, dude.
Yeah, they think that everyone thinks like them. That's wrong.
You know why everyone's a cupcake, bro? Because my wife was telling me this. I was shocked. The sperm count is down 65%, and they're saying by 2045 it could be zero, the sperm count, and like testosterone levels are just going like, bro, there's men with no testosterone out there, you know. And that's the issue, man. I think that's a big issue.
It's really sad, but it's true. Like, they say what they say about the good times cause weak men.
Great.
Yeah.
Weak men, yeah.
It's literally
Bad
that. I don't
times
see
cause
any
men.
other way out of this. The only hope I have is Elon Musk taking us to the moon, and we could build a whole nother planet over there. And then just ban Islam on the moon, dude.
No, just put them there. Just put them there. They get the closest to Allah.
They could have their moon. But yeah, that's the only, I don't know. I don't see any other way. Because unfortunately, we could sit here and talk about this till we're blue in the face, but we aren't having kids like they are.
Word.
So we could just talk and yap, and they're just, okay, they're just having kids, banging out kids. It's like
I mean,
8
if we
to
deport
1.
them.
It's literally like 8-1 with the kids. So,
And especially in the UK when they just give money to them.
mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, the more kids you have, the more money you get. Like, that's ridiculous to me.
You literally have videos.
That's why
I've
it's
seen
got to be
videos
on
of
purpose.
them laughing at us. They're like, "We just come here, we get free money, and you guys go to work for us." And they're like, "This is the Dimmy." Like,
Literally
y'all are-
laughing, yeah.
Yeah, literally laughing at us, dude. It's crazy. It's just crazy.
But didn't the president or the prime minister of he resigned? No.
Yeah, he resigned.
Yeah, supposedly, but
Who's gonna come in?
He's the same guy from a different party. Like, the same
Oh,
thing.
so same shit.
The same thing.
it's,
Oh,
it's
okay.
He was in
really.
the guy that's taking over. I can't remember his name right now.
Hmm.
But he is in the same party as in the Labour Party.
But how do these things get
And-
chosen in UK? What's their
We-
system?
It should, the thing is, right, this is not how it should work. We should have a general election every time this happens, but it never happens.
So how does he get selected?
He's part of the party that's in charge is the Labour Party.
Uh-huh.
So when he resigned, another person from the Labour Party takes over his position.
Oh, damn. You guys are
So they
good.
vote in their party to who takes over. We didn't vote for him. We haven't voted for a prime minister in a long time in England.
So how does it happen? How does the switch happen?
Every
it's the
single
same-
time they resign, somebody replaces them.
No, but how
Starts
do
the party again.
US.
How do you get a switch in the party is what I'm saying.
Oh, we have a general election in 3 years.
Okay. So people have just been
And then-
voting for Labour Party back to back then.
Back to back, yeah. So when you have the majority Muslim vote in England, like they keep voting for Labour because they let them do what they want.
How long have you said
How's the voting?
since it's been Labour Party?
I think it's been like 10 years since it's been,
Damn.
Yeah.
and they
that's
keep
the thing.
switching out.
That's the thing. You get to the point where you bring in enough immigrants, then you get stuck. It's over. Democracy's over because they're just gonna vote.
Yeah,
Democrat
we've had 8
forever.
prime ministers in the last 10 years.
Yep. That shit is cooked, dude.
And then
And they
we had-
left the European Union too, which I was like,
we
wow,
left
why
it.
is it-
We left it to get out of the ECHR so we can actually deport people. But we
heard
just
about
left
that,
the union. We left the union, just the trade union, and not the ECHR.
Yeah. I
So
don't
we
know,
lost
dude.
all of the money.
I think it's gonna happen in America too, dude. Because like we voted over here for Trump to be like hard on migration and stuff, but then as soon as he started doing it, then even the people that, because like even the people that were on my side about it, like people that I see as Republicans, they started saying like, oh no, this is too much. He's crossing the line now. And
Obama deployed more people than he did.
yeah, of course he did. But I didn't know about it when that was happening. I had no idea Obama was doing that
Because they didn't care. No one cared.
Yeah,
they only cared for Trump.
Yeah.
Like, there's a new party in England called the Restore Party. And they just want to get rid of everyone.
Yeah, but I heard recently
Same in
that they
Spain.
started fighting. Right, some European countries started to like go around to the
Ireland.
Ireland, yeah.
Ireland.
Yeah, Ireland.
Yeah, because
Irish
of
people
something
don't
that
play,
happened
bro.
with one of the immigrants, right?
Yeah, he tried to behead someone in the street.
That's insane, bro. Was he
And then-
Muslim?
Yeah, he was.
Of course he was.
Oh.
Ain't nobody else doing that, dude. Nobody else
In
doing
that week, there was 6 attacks of like stabbings and stuff from Muslims. And then the media was like, "Oh, it's not all of us. It's not all of us." And then we were like, "Bro, it's happening like every day, bro."
Yeah, it's not all of them, but it's enough of them. Sad. What's up, Grace? What's up, Jamal?
Yo, what's up? I was listening or saw the video with you and Anas or Islamic Apex.
Yeah. Just lying, bro.
I mean, that's a good answer. I mean, it's still like a wrong answer, but I think that's the best answer they could come up with that I've heard of thus far.
Yeah, no, it's
It's a cop-out, but-
no, it's literally the only answer you could possibly give. The problem is that he's lying. Number one, that scholar that he quoted did not make that statement. Number two, it's an Ash'ari scholar who thinks that the descent is metaphorical. So he cannot use him as a Salafi Muslim. You cannot use that guy especially on a matter of Akida.
Interesting.
Yeah. No. My whole point of that video was not to say it was a bad argument. It makes sense, but the problem is that you're a Salafi using an Ash'ari scholar. That was the whole point, that he converted, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
And again, I can't find. I've asked a bunch of people. I've asked DOS and a bunch of people to try to see if we can find that quote from that scholar, and nobody can find it.
Yeah, he was probably lying.
Of course he was lying, because if that guy believes that the descent's not literal to begin with, then there's no reason to say that this happens locally, right? If you're just going to say he descends metaphorically, there's no reason to say it's local.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But he's just lying, just bold-faced lying. They do not care. And then again, Muslims will hear him and be like, "Oh, he baked you. Okay." What? Because he just said words that made sense? That's irrelevant. You're not allowed to just make shit up in Islam. So a Salafi becoming an Ash'ari because of my argument, that's baking? No, it isn't.
All right.
He is baking. He baked himself.
Yeah. If he comes out and says he's an Ash'ari from now on, okay, cool.
So have you been like talking with other Muslims about it? Like, what's what are the other answers?
Every time I brought it up to other Muslims who are knowledgeable, I'll be like, then why is Anas quoting Ash'ari scholars? They'd be like, hell no, he didn't do that. He definitely didn't do that. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna tag you on the video where he definitely did that. And now the latest one is when he said Ibn Arabi Maliki, he meant a different Ibn Arabi Maliki. And I'm like, all right, bro, sure he did.
What?
They're wrong, bro. They're just lying.
Yeah, man. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one for the Salafis.
Yeah. Literally, their best explanation that is actually in line with what they believe is that Allah is stuck in a loop. That he's always going up and down. But even that doesn't address the issue with the argument. The issue with the argument is that there is no time where Allah could possibly ascend, because daybreak is always breaking.
Because it's always happening 24/7.
Yeah. And I keep telling them, I say, look, okay, cool. You want to use your rhetoric, and then you somehow feel better because you asked me what is the reductio, and I don't know what that means, and that makes you feel better. Cool. All I want you to do is let's both take our arguments. We'll run it through AI, whatever AI you choose, and we'll see what AI says. Why don't we do that?
The J's own AI.
Right, it's the J's that made it. I think everybody should get to that point now where it's like, if you get to that point where you disagree on a point and you can't move forward, then okay, let's put it through AI. Let AI decide who's right.
Yeah, but AI, certain AIs are like, it's kind of like biased. I think ChatGPT is like biased towards Islam.
Even Grok. I use Grok because it's supposedly the least biased one. Even that one's biased because I'll talk to it and I'll say, hey, this disproves Islam, right? If you ask it that way, they'll say, no, scholars have been debating this for a long time, but nobody had ever said that it was disproved because of this argument. So I have to say, okay, fine. So I have to say, okay, fine, Grok. Let's not say it disproves it, but is it logically inconsistent? And you have to keep, and then eventually be like, okay, fine, yeah, you're right. It is logically.
The same with ChatGPT. The ChatGPT does that as well.
But ChatGPT, man, it's way more biased than Grok.
Have you? Sorry to interrupt you, Jamal. But Scary, have you ever asked ChatGPT to read Quran 9:5?
No.
Ask it. Let's see what it says.
I've never used ChatGPT, to be honest with you. I use Grok.
Yeah, I think Grok is better in my opinion.
Is there a way to use it like right now? Can I
just
go on your phone. Just go on your phone and you don't have to sign up or anything.
Can I just click on chatgpt.com or something, or what? How does it work?
Yeah.
Can I do it from my? Oh, I do have to sign up. It says.
Do it on your phone because it talks to you.
Like download the app or what?
I think you have to download the app or just try to do it on the internet.
You do it.
I'm on my phone. I've done it already.
Huh? I thought I had an account with them a long time ago. Hold on, let me see if it still lets me on.
So basically, the whole thing is like,
it can't read the verse. Is that what you're saying?
You can ask ChatGPT to read the Bible. It'll read it for you.
Yeah.
And then when you say, "Can you read the Quran to me a bit?" I can't read the holy book and blah blah blah. I'm like, what?
No way.
And you know what? You can't ask like ChatGPT to make like images of Muhammad, right? That they may find offensive, but you can do that with Jesus. I'm like, what?
Yeah, true. I got it to make one for it. Scared you see the one I made.
Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, Grok is good for images too, though. I like the images it makes. Look, yeah, so it's saying Quran 9:5. This verse is frequently quoted without context, and then it tries to.
No, if you speak to it, like it won't read it. Yeah, it won't read it.
Here, let me see this thing. Can you read Quran 9:5?
Of course. Just to clarify, would you like another verse from the Quran, or are you thinking about something else? Maybe a different chapter or a broader discussion on a theme?
I'm asking you for a Quran 9:5. Why are you asking me if I want a different one?
If you're just testing things out or trying something new, that's totally fine. If you do have a specific verse or topic in mind, or just want to explore something else, I'm here for that too.
What? I never knew this. Yo, what?
Ask you to read like
No
I don't
problem
know
at all.
Daniel
If you're
5
just
or
testing
something.
the waters, feel free to ask anything you'd like. I'm here to help, whether it's more verses, a different topic, or just explore.
Your answer is just like Korah.
Whenever you're ready to dive into
Yo, this thing answers just like
I see
Korah
you're just
does.
experimenting. No worries at all. If there's
It's like,
anything you'd
okay,
to explore,
beautiful.
or if you have
Okay,
any-
beautiful. If you want to talk about
something
something else, no problem. Yo, this is
Got it.
Korah.
If you're just testing or trying out the process, that's totally fine. If
That's crazy.
But if you ask you to read a verse in the Bible, read it no problem.
It's Korah GPT, dude. Insanity.
Who's programming ChatGPT, man?
Yeah, Iron Man. This is not Grok. This is ChatGPT, dude. Bro, literally, I didn't think it was gonna do it, dude. It goes, okay, well, do you want to talk about something else though? Like literally, just sidestep.
Grok.
Like,
I
bro,
did
can you
did
read
that like
this?
2 days ago. I did it like 2 days ago, and it said I cannot read that verse or something like that. When I said, okay, can you read Daniel 5? And I read Daniel 5 straight away.
Of course. That's
Okay,
crazy.
ask if it can read like chapter 929. It has to read that. I mean, I don't think that's that offensive.
Hold on. Can you read chapter 9, verse 29?
I see. You're just keeping it as a trial run. No problem
Wait,
at all.
it keeps
If
repeating
you'd like to
trial
stop
now.
or switch topics, I'm here whenever you need, and we can
keeps saying
explore or
that
adjust as you
It
like.
keeps reading that I'm saying trial over and over, and I'm not.
No problem at all. If this is just a trial, we can pause or stop
This is
anytime.
not just a
And
trial,
if you have
dude.
something
Let
specific.
me refresh this.
Tell her it's for education purposes.
All right, ask her to read Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. Let's see if it'll.
Wait, hold
Absolutely.
on.
If you're just running a trial or testing how things work, no.
I think they glitched me out at this point. They're just like, nope, we're not talking to this guy.
this guy's an Islamic phobe.
Right.
Let's block
Got
him.
blacklisted by Chichi.
Because look, it got me the first time I said it. Look, it said the first time it heard me correctly, or read Quran 9:5, and then it gave me a cop out. And then after everything else, it thinks I just said trial over and over. I didn't say trial once. It's literally tripping. This is bonkers. That's crazy. Korah GPT, guys. Did you guys see that video? Did you guys see that video though?
When she was undercover, quote unquote.
No. The one where the guy, the black dude, that he made the video mocking her.
Oh, yeah.
That video is crazy as hell.
Okay,
dude.
perfect.
Korah, are you cheating on me? Okay, beautiful. But can we talk about why you like
You know, on our YouTube video,
define cheating?
define cheating?
You know, on our YouTube video, she's getting roasted in the comment section when she
He gets
admits
roasted
it.
all the time.
That's so funny. How are you gonna get roasted on your own YouTube video channel?
Dude, this
I
guy,
think-
but
I-
that is, yeah.
Go on.
No, I was just saying that's just the funniest video I've ever seen in my life, though. Okay, perfect.
That's what gave her away when she went on IP's channel.
Yeah.
She kept saying that over and over again, and she kept responding to her own name, which is an idiot.
She's literally crazy. She did?
Yeah, well, I was watching it live when it was happening, right?
No, she just paused. She was like she was shocked. Like how did he know?
They would catch her.
He kept saying, "Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect."
I'm trying to find the video because I gotta play it because that shit is too funny.
Okay, perfect. Define Jesus.
Did you ask her the question about the Allah descending to Korah yet? Get a chance?
I haven't. I asked Timu Korah yesterday, and
Oh, the other one.
yeah, she just got pissed and like she answered a couple questions, but then she got pissed and just dropped me.
We need to talk. And what is that? I'm just wondering, did you cheat on me? Okay, perfect. Before I answer that, what time do you get home from work on Thursday? We're not talking about me. Did you cheat on me? Okay, perfect. Now, I'm trying to figure out why you are trying to interrogate me when I'm trying to have a mature conversation with you. Core, just answer the question. Did you cheat on me? Okay, perfect. I met a guy, okay? So you met a guy. All right. But it still doesn't answer my question, Core. Did you cheat on me? Either yes or no. See, that's the problem. You hear one thing and immediately assume the worst. Oh my gosh, really? Yes, really. Just answer the question. Did you cheat, Core?
Define cheat.
Core, answer the question. Okay, beautiful. Define cheat. Stop, just stop. No, just stop. Please stop. Come on, define cheat. Did you cheat? Yes or no? That's all I need an answer for. You're crashing out. Why you panicking? No. Did you cheat? Okay, perfect. We talked, we hung out, and some boundaries may have been crossed. Core, there's nothing perfect about that. What boundaries are you talking about? Okay, perfect. But that is not the point. If you don't stop saying perfect, you're panicking. It is literally the point, Cora. Look, don't panic, bro. Don't panic. Nothing physically happened, so technically I didn't cheat. So, you were emotionally involved with another guy? Again, that's your interpretation. Core, I need you to focus. Did you or did you not cross relationship boundaries? Okay, perfect.
I swear, dude. That is exactly what it feels like talking to these people, bro. Every single time, dude.
Okay,
Every
perfect.
time, bro. It's nuts.
Sounds like the female version of TMA.
It is, dude. He is another one that's terrible with that.
Yeah, that's fun. I'm on Grok right now. I'm asking it like, does anyone interpret, like any scholar interpret that hadith just for like the people in the Arabian Peninsula? It's like, no, they say it's like universal.
None of them do. They only differ on whether it's a literal descent or a metaphorical descent. That's the only thing they differ on.
Yeah, next time you talk to him, you should press him on it. Like, hey, show me the source.
I did. I tried to go back up to all of his other panels, like 2 or 3 of them after that, and he just doesn't want to talk to me anymore. He'll just
because he knows you lied.
You got bait. You know I baked you. I pre-fired that argument. Okay, dude. Lies. Okay.
Pre-fired that argument.
That's what he says to me, dude.
Hey, bro, lied to you, man.
100% he lied.
Oh, he said there was another scholar that said otherwise.
Yeah, he said that there was a scholar that said that the descent only happens in Saudi Arabia, nowhere else.
And he said Ibn Arabi, right?
Yeah, he said Ibn Arabi Maliki. Yeah.
He's a Sufi mystic.
Yep.
That's like Salafis don't like accept Sufis. Right?
Yeah, they don't take it, and he just number one, he's quoting an Ash'ari scholar. Number two, he's misquoting an Ash'ari scholar because the scholar never said that. So it doesn't get any worse than that. That's how I know. That's how I know this is just the craziest dilemma for them because they like it's gotten to this point where they're just lying now about the answers.
I'm gonna get a kafar tattoo.
Yeah, seriously. Umar is the only one that has tried to engage with the argument and tried to like give some sort of rationalization, but even what he's saying is not making sense. But
Scary. Do you get bored of Muslims not coming up anymore?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I wish they did, but what are we supposed to do? Now I get my enjoyment from going on their panels and just pretending I'm dumb until they let me get my question out. I just have to pretend I'm dumb, and then they let me up.
I saw you on a panel. I forgot what panel, but I only saw like the tail end of it, and I saw that they booted you. Umar was on the panel, but I forgot who else. And were they
every
like?
time I go up on his panel or wherever he's at, he'll be like, he's like, dude, I absolutely baked you on that. I'm like, okay, just tell me what was the sentence that refuted my argument. Yeah, for what? I just baked you anyway. And I'm like, so why is nobody running your argument then? The argument that you made that TMA was there, Apex was there, like everybody was there. They all heard. It was 100-something people watching. Why is nobody using your argument that you baked me with? Why is Apex running to Ashari scholars then if you baked me? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Have you tried asking like sheikhs or imams on TikTok about this?
I'm sure I've run across them, but I'm nobody that I know for sure is a sheikh or not.
Or like what do they call the teachers in Arabic? I forgot the name.
Yeah.
Sheikhs.
Oh, or yeah. But there's another word I forgot.
Yeah, there's just no answer. I mean, because they've showed me their scholars. Like Umar went and he showed me what his scholars say, and they don't address the issue. They don't. So
because I would like an answer. Like I'm really curious. Like what is it?
I want an answer too.
Yeah, no. When you get to an argument where Salafis and Asharis disagree, you already know that's an argument that doesn't have an answer. That's why they disagree.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Exactly. This is why Asharis have to say it's a metaphor because it's the only way you can get out of it.
It's scary. You know how like every time like you'll engage in dialogue with Muslims and then they'll always be like, oh, just so you know, I'm not a scholar. Like honestly, like a lot of their scholars, sheikhs and imams, like the dudes here on the internet, they've already like hit a new level that like they're not even ready for. Like a lot of times, like the objections on like the metaphysical traits of Allah, the ontology, like that's a realm that's unknown to them, but they just say that like as a coping mechanism. So they're like, oh, well, there's people out there that have more knowledge when in reality, the internet is kind of like their ceiling, which is why it's so fascinating.
Yeah, no, but the thing about it is like me being honest from when I have seen the sheikhs try to give responses, Libiano's better than the sheikhs that I've seen try to give responses.
Really?
Libiano said that himself.
Yeah, 100%. No, 100%. They can't answer these, but they don't know these arguments. They're just used the sheikhs are just used to saying like, I don't know, like dumb shit like how can you?
We're gonna take over the West.
Yeah, like how can you have 3 gods or something like that's as far as they go. But when it comes to actual dilemmas, they don't know these stuff.
There's this one. I don't know if he's like technically a sheikh, but he's like really big on TikTok. He has like at least 800,000 followers. He has like a gray beard. I forgot his name, but he went on a panel and they were grilling him on the whole free will thing in Islam.
Oh yeah,
like
that guy who said this. He said this is abuse or something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
Like AP and
he had no answers.
Of course he didn't. Of course he didn't. And he went into another panel and he said, "Yo, these Christians, bro, they really came prepared, man. I wasn't ready for this."
Yeah, you know about that.
Exactly.
Have you seen that video of Muhammad Hijab crashing out?
Yep.
He always crashing out.
No, this is the state of it,
I'm
dude.
sick to my stomach. You're sick to my stomach. We're all sick together.
You got all of them basically I don't have any issues with Central, but Central wants to quit doing dawah. Apex moved on to doing peptides. Hijab is crashing out on the Ummah. Libiano saying that everyone is having shubahat, right? Like this is what's
Hey,
going on behind
yeah,
the scenes.
because of you, Scary.
This is what's going on behind the scenes, not because of me. Like I know most of it's from God logic. That's what I mean.
I know, but you're contributing to it.
But I'm definitely contributing to it now, right? But they're just lying. Like they'll all go to the comments and say he baked you, but then those same people will be DMing him like, "Yo, okay, bro, like what's the real answer though?" Like,
I bet you they be talking about that, like asking questions on Discord and stuff.
for sure, absolutely. I guarantee you, Anas is getting chewed out right now for for trying to use a Ashari scholar and then misquoting him. He's definitely getting chewed out for that right now.
Yeah, I should like. You don't mind if I post it on my my Twitter, right? The video.
Yeah, whatever you want.
I want to see what Muslims say about it.
Yeah, and that's what I want. I want because I know that there's like because I get the comments too from now like Asharis are starting to take my side. They're like, yeah, these dumb. These Salafis, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Da da da. Like I want to see that because
I thought it was one ummah.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I thought it was one. Like, what happened to all these other ummahs?
You'll have some Muslims that'll come up and say, "Oh yeah, well he's allowed to quote an Ashari scholar. It's not a big deal." But then you have, like I said yesterday, Umar himself was saying that the Asharis were kuffar. So which one is it?
He says Shias are kuffar as well.
Everyone is a kuffar according to them.
Phoenix.
Phoenix has a new song to show us.
He's gonna say I had a dream.
Scary.
What up, Phoenix?
Scary.
What up, man? You good? He sounds like he's on the floor passing out. Scary. Help me.
I hurt myself scared.
That's what it sounds like. I knew it. Here we go.
But then but you know what made me feel better? I thought to myself that some of those who build Kaabas are the ones who great children. Some of those who build Kaabas are the ones who great children.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut it there, guys. We haven't gotten a Muslim in like an hour now. So, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's gotten to the point now since I've gotten to this level where I'm basically boycotted. We're gonna have to just now get all of you guys to start running these same arguments and just wear them out.
Or go on their panels with the voice changer. That's what you need to do.
That's what I need to do. Beautiful. As soon as I say like, "Oh, why is Allah descending?" They're gonna be like, "Oh, this is scary. Get him out of here. Get him out of here."
Or we could, read some funny hadiths and then they'll get so upset to the point that they will have to come up. It's like, okay, I gotta address this.
No, like honestly, guys, we have to flood the Muslim lives, like Lil D was saying. We have to flood their lives with these arguments. The two that I'm seeing right now that are the strongest are this one, the Allah in the lowest heaven dilemma, and the issue with free will in Islam, and then obviously the
Islamic dilemma.
Islamic dilemma.
And Muhammad being a bisexual.
Oh my God.
No, that's not a good one.
Why not? It's all over the sources, man.
Yeah, but that one's...
They're gonna say it's Da'if.
Yeah, they're gonna say it's Da'if always.
There's more than one.
I'm talking the ones where you can really drag it and like really like make them uncomfortable and get them pissed. Like that one, you know what I'm saying? Like even the Islamic dilemma though, I've been hearing some interesting answers lately that I haven't really had a chance to sit down and really analyze them, but I've been hearing some like better and better answers to them.
Oh, have you spoken with Abu Nori? Do you know who he is?
Yeah. I've spoken to him a couple of times.
Oh, did you ever bring up the whole Allah descending?
Yeah,
to him?
so I don't think I spoke about that specific topic. That was when I was first getting to that point, but I was more focused on the cosmology of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, he definitely admitted that he's like, I'm a literalist. So he's like, I take whatever the hadith says as face value. So the only thing that he caught me on that I didn't know to say at the time was the hadith that says that the sun's going to rise on the west.
Mm-hmm.
I said, how's that going to happen if the sun, the sun doesn't move around the earth? It moves around the galaxy. His answer was, yeah, because Allah is going to arbitrarily make the sun do something it never did. Right? And you don't need a rhyme or a reason. The problem that I didn't realize at the time that I realized later is that the hadith tells you the process through which Allah is going to make the sun rise in the west is by telling it to reverse its course. That's where the problem is, because it's not an arbitrary movement change. It's just a reversal of its normal course. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he got away with that day because I hadn't really analyzed the argument that much by that time. But if I ever talk to him about it again, and I did go up on his panel like 2 days ago, and I told him that I want to set up for him to come up and address the Allah in the lowest heaven, and he said he'd be down to. So we'll see what happens.
Cool. All right, man. Well, I'm gonna get going. You have a good day, good night, wherever you guys at. Y'all take care.
You too. Guys, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Pepe, I appreciate you, man. Zion, Phoenix, Shad.
Bless you, bro.
Bless. Guys, so today we tried to talk about the Salafi Ashari creeds. You guys need to know this because all of the arguments, if you ever kind of wondered like how you can kind of guess what kind of answers you're going to get from a Muslim, you have to start with what creed do they hold to? Are they Salafi, which is like basically a literal interpretation, or are they Ashari, which is more like a metaphorical? So if you know that, then you can hold them to those standards and you can pretty much demolish all their arguments. So, we got Muslims because this is what they fight about. When if you ever wonder like what their thing is, like how we have Christians who they debate about modalism and Trinity and Unitarianism and all that. That's like the internal dilemma within Christianity. For Muslims, it's this. It's the creed. Where is Allah? Is Allah actually up? If you go to a high mountain, can you get closer to Allah? Those are the type of things they debate about internally. So you guys have to learn these things so that because these are their weak points and they know it, right? They've had scholars for thousand years debating these topics and they don't have a conclusion. So I hope you guys got that from today's video. They don't have the answers. And therefore their religion is false. So appreciate you guys. Aman wants to come up now. Aman, let me see. Let me see Aman. Aman, are you Muslim?
Hello?
Yes, Aman.
Yes.
You Muslim?
Why you hate Muslim?
I don't. I love Muslims.
So why you talking bad about them?
I'm not. I'm talking bad about the religion, not the people.
What's bad about the religion? How do you confirm the people Muslim are Muslim people? So how you gonna say I'm not talking about the people, but I'm talking about Islam? Islam is Muslim people.
Yeah, but I think most Muslims don't know their religion. That's why I say that.
Oh yeah, you the smart who knows who gonna teach the Muslim about their religion. You so smart. Keep talking to me, smart.
Yeah, you want me to teach you your religion real quick?
Yeah, teach me more and more. I'm listening.
Okay. Are you Salafi or Ashari?
I have no idea what you're talking about. You said it wrong. I don't know.
You said what?
What you talking about? What's Salafi, Ashari? What language is that?
Yeah, do you believe that? Okay, so let's say if I go on a high mountain, let's say I go on the highest mountain, am I closer to Allah?
What do you mean?
So
your question is weird. There is no answer for this question. God, nobody knows where Allah is.
But do you know what an Aqidah is?
No, I don't know what an Aqidah is. I don't know where do you make up all these.
These are Sunni positions within Sunni Islam.
Oh wow, you know about Sunni too.
Yeah.
Who's paying you money to do that? Who's paying you money to do this?
The Jews are.
Well, you're doing a bad job. That shows how desperate they are by hiring people like you. Why didn't you worry about the black right in America? They say, you think it's funny. They slave your grandfather. They slaved your grandfather. They create a crack and throw it in your community so you can be a loser. And 20% of the population in America are in prison are black. Why did you do something about that instead of talking about Islam? They treat you like second-class citizens. They call you the N-word every single day.
I'm not black.
And you are black. What do you think you are? White?
I'm
looking at
Latino.
you.
I'm Latino.
You are black, buddy. I don't care. You can care whatever. You black.
What are you talking about? Are you Pakistani?
Who told you Latino? Who fooled you? Who played with your head?
What do you mean?
Go
my
look at the
family-
mirror. You black, buddy. You are black.
Why are you saying that? I'm literally Latino, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
You I don't know who told you. Mama, your mom lied to you. She told you your
Why?
dad was Latino. No, she's lying.
Are you Indian then, Amma? So you're Indian then?
No, I'm Muslim.
I know, but where's your? Are you Arabic? Are you Pakistani? Are you Indian?
I'm Latino, but I'm black. But
You're
but I'm
Latino
black
too?
Latino.
Yeah, so I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem in the United States. I feel fine. I feel the American people treat me well. I feel equality.
You live in denial.
Why? Why are you saying that? I feel fine. I feel like
Because
people treat
I
me well.
live in America. I see how they treat black people. I own so many businesses. When I had a black person, they look at them, they treat them bad. I seen it. I seen it every day.
How did you treat
You know,
them? You treat them good?
if I treat them, if I don't like them, I wouldn't hire them. But I hired them, give them the chance. Hey, I'm not gonna fight the system. They look at black people, they cannot trust them.
Yeah, but you hire them. That
I
doesn't mean
cannot.
that.
I cannot.
No,
I hired them
because
to give them a chance.
if you trust them to, I'm sorry, if you hire them, that just means that you think you could pay them a low amount of money. That's not.
No. Oh, now you know how much I pay them. Wow, you're so smart.
What kind of
I
business?
I'm really impressed.
What kind of business
Wow,
was it?
why did you create your own religion so you genius and call it genius religion? And tell him, if you black, I'll make you white. Don't worry, come and join my religion. That's a good start. Why did you do that?
What kind of business was it? Amma, was it a gas station or what?
See how racist you are? You assume because I have it, just like me saying you black, you must work as a janitor in a hospital.
I'll be
If you
honest
tell
with
me you work in a hospital,
Look,
I'm gonna
Amma,
tell you work as a
I'll-
janitor.
Let me be honest with
I don't see a black doctor. Do you ever see a black doctor?
look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a lot of Muslim friends, and I don't know how this happened, but they all own gas stations.
That's the kind of people you socialize with.
Okay, but is it I didn't pick them. We just became friends through regular social interactions, and somehow they all either own gas stations or they were on the way to owning a gas station.
Dude, okay. That's very funny, isn't it?
I mean,
It's funny. You're making me laugh.
I'm not trying to be
What else?
funny. I bet
You
you.
don't
So
think
tell me, what's your bit? What business did you have? Just tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you. I have a good business. It's not a gas station.
There was a gas station. It was a convenience store.
Yeah. You're so smart.
All right. So I
I'll
don't
tell you-
care.
I'll tell you-
I
I'll
think it's
tell you
cool that you
I'll
guys
tell you.
do that. I think it's cool actually. What's wrong with that?
Why you think you worry about you being cool or not to you? You think about we care about what you think?
No, but you're just asking me why I know that Muslims have gas stations. I don't. It just works out that
No,
way. I
no.
don't know why.
Muslim, there is lots of Muslim owned gas station, lots of Muslim owned car dealership, companies, doctors, engineers, everywhere. It just happened because your level of life, you socialize with people like that. If you socialize around doctor or high business, you'll see lots of doctors. But the level you are with the gas station, so you stick with that. It's in your level.
All right.
And I'll tell you what, go look at the mirror. You are black, buddy. And worry about the black rice. You laugh like a bitch. Look, you hear me? Because you are really a hooker.
I'm a hooker. That's crazy.
Yes.
What's that? Let me hear
Yeah.
your laugh.
Go
Let me hear
find an old man, pay you a few dollars to hook them up.
Let me hear how you laugh, Aman. Matter of fact, turn your camera on, Aman. Let me see. Let me see. Turn your camera on.
No, you really. I'm gonna socialize with people like you.
What's wrong? You're already up here. Let's socialize. Let's be friends.
Yeah, I'm gonna think. No, I'm not gonna be friends with things like you.
Stuck for a
Because
lot.
listen. The N word. You don't have to be black to be an N. You can be white and be the N word. You can be black, be the N word. It depends how your mentality. You are the N word. You are the N word.
What N word?
Yes.
What's that?
Because
Nice?
your
Nice?
mentality.
I'm
You
nice.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. You live in denial. You are the N word, buddy. Stay in, my N.
Scary. Can I run through the arguments with you?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm a Shia Muslim, but
You're a Shia?
yeah, but I've been following your lives every now and then when I see you, and I hear the arguments, and I have to say they're pretty well thought out. So the only thing that I wanted to get more clarity on is if I take the position, and this is not my position, but I just want to hear the argument to its conclusion.
Yeah.
When you say God comes down, or when they say God comes down to the lowest part of the heaven, if they are taking the Salafi approach and they say, yes, it is literal,
Yep.
what's the problem with that?
So the issue is not. I don't try to bother them on the fact that God literally comes down. I will grant them that, because who am I to tell them their God can't come to outer space? If they want to believe that, that's fine. The part that I bother them on is that once he comes down, he has to stay there forever. That's the part where I get them.
So can you walk through that? What do you mean exactly when you say stays down forever?
So basically, because here's the hadith. Allah descends every night to the lowest heaven. And then it says, when does this happen? It says, when 1/3 of the first part of the night is over. And then it says, and he continues like this till the day breaks. You with me?
Yes.
So they're giving you a window. When 1/3 of the first part of the night is over, at that point he comes down. Okay? And then he stays there until the day breaks. So this is this window, this range. Okay, so now we have this window. Now the problem is, because of the Earth's rotation, that window is always occurring. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's interesting. And how do they typically answer that? What responses have you got?
So they just give you nonsense. So I can play you some of the responses here. Right here, hold on a second. So this is Umar Lighthouse, or Muslim Lighthouse. He says this. This is his best attempt at answering. Watch.
Muslim Lighthouse says Allah is stuck in a loop.
And explain, how does Allah always ascend and descend sequentially? Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, how does that need explaining?
So your argument, well, let me hear it again, is that Allah is always in sequence, descending and then ascending.
Yep. Descending and then ascending back, and then descending and then ascending. What's the contradiction in that?
This is just unbelievable.
Okay, so that's answer number one, which is not even an answer. It doesn't fix the issue. He just basically, so my argument to him is that the way this hadith is structured, right, is structured in a way where Allah would have to remain in his descent. Right? And you already agreed to that much, right?
Right, because the Earth rotates, and
because the Earth rotates. So that window where there's never not somewhere on the Earth where that time is not occurring. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So according to my position, he must remain in his descent. According to that, his response is completely incoherent. He just basically saying no. Allah just simply ascends and descends at all times. That's just how he responds. He just makes a random claim that's not it's not tied to reality. There's no justification for his claim. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. And the reason why he derives that is because when you read this hadith, I'll show you how he tries to derive that. When you read this hadith, it says Allah descends every night to the lowest heaven when 1/3 of the first part of the night is over. Okay, that's what it says here. In another hadith, it says that Allah does this when 1/1 of the first part of the night begins. You with me?
Yeah, so there's so he descends when the first third is over in one hadith, and then descends when the first third begins.
Yes, there's another
In another
narration,
hadith.
right, in another hadith that says that he does this when the first part of the night begins. Okay, so now what he's saying, he tries to harmonize those two things. In reality, they're not meant to be harmonized. It's just because it's narrated by the same person. So the same guy in one hadith heard that it happens when this is over, and the other guy heard when it begins. Okay, he now just takes that to now draw confusion, to cause confusion in your mind. Like he's like, oh, so now it's ambiguous when he does it. No, it isn't. One guy's saying he has it when he begins, and the other guy's saying it happened when it's over. Regardless, it's still a point in time that's always occurring, whichever one you go with. You get what I'm saying? But then
Right.
what he tries to say is he says, no, this is showing that it's actually a range in which Allah can descend in, right? And then I say, okay, well, even if, let's say I grant you that it's a range, right? That window is still always happening. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? There is no answer. The point is that there is no answer. They will try to just force these things. And then the latest one is from Apex, where Apex was there on Umar's panel when he gave his stupid answer that Allah is always ascending and descending, and yet he decided not to say that same thing, and he said this instead. Look.
Allah in the lowest heaven dilemma makes Islamic apex become Ash'ari because Sahih Muslim 758b and other hadith say Allah descends until daybreak, meaning he would have to remain stuck in the lowest heaven because day is always breaking due to the earth's spin. Here is his response.
Yeah, explain to me how you think your argument works when daybreak is gradually occurring across the globe at all times.
Because the globe is not necessarily what the hadith is referencing, in which Allah descends relative to. The point is that the hadith is referencing Hijaz. According to Ibn al-Arabi al-Maliki, he says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Can you say what Hijaz means? I don't know what Hijaz means.
Hijaz is the Arabian Peninsula. So Ibn al-Arabi al-Maliki actually does give a localized area where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying that when daybreak here occurs, Allah would ascend, and when it is the opposite, Allah would descend.
Yeah. So now I don't know if you heard what his point was. Did you get it?
Basically, the ascend and descend happens in a specific region, so it's region locked.
Yes. So he's saying, because this is the funny part, is that no scholars agree with him on what he just said. He just lied about Ibn Arabi. He did not say that. But anyway, let's go with it anyway. He's saying that it's region locked. So he's saying Allah does not descend for everybody. If you ask any Salafi scholar, they do not hold to that, because they think that the meaning of this hadith is for every Muslim worldwide to get up in the middle of the night and pray while Allah is closer to you. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Apex is now saying that that's wrong. That no, this is only for people that are living in Mecca. That's what he's saying. And he's just wrong. There is no scholar that says that.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, that's a good argument.
Mm-hmm.
And what about the Ash'ari side?
So the Ash'ari side, they have the best response, because they just say this whole thing's a metaphor. That's all they say. This whole thing's a metaphor. But my response to them there is, okay, this is a metaphor for what? And they say, oh, this is a metaphor for Allah's mercy. And I say, okay, so that means Allah is only the most merciful at night? You get what I'm saying?
So I hear that, but I don't think it means that he's the most merciful at night.
Mm-hmm.
I think, for if I was to give you an example, let's say there's a king that I don't know, forgives debts, for example, and there's a certain time of the year where if you come to him at that time of the year, then there's a good likelihood that he'll forgive your debts at that time. It's not to say that he doesn't forgive in other times, but that's just a favorite time. You know what I mean? So like
he has increased mercy at that time, no matter how you put it. But I honestly don't bother Asharis with this argument. This to me is a Salafi argument. I use it as a Salafi argument. I don't really bother Asharis.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, that's good, man. I'll keep listening and see if I can learn something new from you. So I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care, bro. But yeah, guys, I'm happy to anybody who I know. And the thing about it is this, I just explained it to him, right, the best way that I could right now. But the problem is with these arguments is you're not going to get good at doing these arguments until you actually start doing them. And I promise you, the first time you do it, somebody's going to catch you on something. They're going to use some sort of word or language or phrase that you've never heard before. And then you're going to be like, So just start running it, guys. Start running it. And then see what kind of objections you get. And then you have to go back and then think about, okay, what did they say? Did that actually make sense or not? Right? Did they actually address the issue? And then you're going to see that there is no answer for these things. But you do have to run it a couple of times before you get good at it. What up, Alpha?
What's up, man?
It's good, bro.
No, yeah, force today. What's going on?
No what?
Yeah, force.
Yafoos? What's that?
It's the okay. It's the name of the donkey that Muhammad used to have. So actually, that donkey was a speaking donkey. Muhammad asked him, like, actually, what's your name? And he said, my name is Ya'fur. And he don't love female donkeys. And when Muhammad died, he threw himself out of a cliff. He was, LGBTQ plus donkey.
The donkey got sad when Muhammad died?
Yes, his little heart was pumping for Muhammad.
That's funny. No Yafoos today then. No. I mean, we tried. We had a couple in the beginning, but then we kind of baked them, and then we never got any more. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it here. Alpha,
okay.
I appreciate you, bro.
God bless, man. Bye bye, Habibi.
Take care. But yeah, Shad, we all need to do this, bro. The only chance we have now against this invasion is for all of us to get educated and for all of us to be able to refute these guys and show them how silly it is. That's the only thing. We're not having babies, so the only thing we got is these arguments now. So we might as well. What else are we doing, right? Like we're just working for the man and making money, and then for what? To get enslaved by Muslims in the next 20 years? No. yeah, you just get dropped. I know, but still, if you get dropped immediately, then get your clip off. You just want enough to get a clip off. That's what you have to think in your mind. You know they're not going to let you run the whole argument, but just get enough to get them to concede that, like for example, Umar, that Allah's stuck in a loop. Is that the whole argument? No. I could still contradict that him being in a loop, but that's enough. That's enough for me to say, hey, that's funny already. We don't even have to go into the rest of it. Exactly. So, yeah, I hope you guys do learn, these debates, these points, just because they come so strong and so confident. They're like, yeah, how many gods died on the cross? Okay, cool. Is your God stuck in a loop? You just want enough to be able to bring them down to a certain level where they don't feel all high and mighty. That's really the thing. So they will start stuttering, and that's when you know you got them. So just that, if you just say that, and you get the stutter, that's the clip. Then just post it. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, I'm gonna wrap it there, guys. I appreciate you guys. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll talk about some new things. Appreciate you guys. On the tube, we got Ben. Appreciate you, Ben, as always. Ben, I didn't realize this. You know, Ben, this whole time I thought you were a dude. I thought you were a dude named Ben this whole time. But anyway, I appreciate you guys on YouTube as well. As always, thank you, Ben. Appreciate you.